our Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
B-Raw, when I go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the scene is something you don't understand. Getting checked for my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here hanging out the car window when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Well, anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before
that shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.
Now I'm gonna y'all stop right there. Move that song. Move that song. Move that song. The Father we do. The Father we do. Yehovah. Israel. Israel. Israel.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. I wanted to get you, I hold it off.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
I can admit it, I know what it's on, and I'm tripping, I got every group. Niggas will fumble a bag, get to the cash fast, gotta salute. I've been a hustler, look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law, cause we in charge.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face, I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me, that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me. We the salt of the earth. We the mother.
Chop and cut.
Is the Bible. Black supremacy is the Bible. And I can show it to you if you want. Go tell your mother and your father that they descend from rapists and slave traders. God damn you devils, man! You done raped us and murdered us and lynched us. Put us in prison houses. Set us on fire. You better teach your young boys and girls the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You expect, you tell your little hijos and hijas, el blanco hombre es el diablo.
Chop and cut.
125th bitch off like cause y'all gon' make him money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I wanted to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. I wanted to get you, I hold it off.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
I can admit it, I know what it's. I'm not tripping, I got every group. Niggas a fumble a bag, I get to the cash fast, gotta salute. I've been a hustler, look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law cause we in charge.
New Vision Creation, official ISUPK apparel.
Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face, I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me. We the salt of the earth. We the mother.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close to curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that UPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dressed you up in all black, urged you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in, abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whispering die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships give way with adversity. And these days, just a little bit of your kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that trust trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code, Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it solid, I ain't fucking with you.
Shalom, shalom, Israel, Richmond, shalom, Norfolk, wherever you might be hailing in from. You coming in from, shalom, shalom. All right, we still got folks getting up in here. But until then, hey, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been teaching the truth of this Bible. That truth being that all so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people are God's chosen people. And in that very same Bible, where we find our identity, we also find the identity of the other nations of people. And the other nations of people, one in particular, the conquistador, the pilgrim, the colonizer, the oppressor, the white man, is the devil that the Bible says he is, that the Bible speaks of. All throughout that Bible, it gives you characteristics and clues on who's who. And it tells you exactly who that oppressor is, man. It tells you exactly who he is, and it tells you exactly who we are. It illustrates our state, our condition in this world perfectly. That you know that we are the children of the slaves. We are the slaves, and the slaves are God's children. We've been in captivity for a long time. For a long time, we've been in captivity. And Lord willing, this is it. Lord willing, this is it. This captivity here was by far the worst. This is where we lost everything. Our name, our culture, our heritage. We lost our God. We lost our identity. We don't know who we are, who we supposed to serve. We don't know where we at and how to get the hell up out of there. That's just how bad it is. And another thing that we lost was our language. This class right here is the Lashawan Kwadash class. It's what we come to learn our language prior to the conquistadors, prior to the Spanish, prior to our Native Indian and Native Indigenous brothers and sisters getting over here, prior to the transatlantic slave trade. The original language is the Lashawan Kwadash, and that's what we speak and that's what we learn up in here. I see folks checking in, Most High in Christ. All right, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. So again, at the water, everybody joining this class here, we do a little bit differently. We come together every Friday for this class, 7 p.m. every Friday. There's a link inside the chat where you can actually join and get on stage. That way we can practice speaking the Hebrew to one another. Practice speaking, hearing, and talking and conversing with one another in the Hebrew. That way it sticks and you learn it. Unfortunately, due to this captivity, we always at the slave. We always got different things going on. Spouse, kids, slavery, you name it. Things that'll pull you away from learning the things that the Most High God said was important. Learning your language and your culture is definitely one of those things that's important that we need to know and we need to learn. You know what I'm saying? So the water for everybody joining us, to all the Akim that's out there joining, that will be joining, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabbaraka Thumb, to all the Akim, to all the Akwafim, Yahweh Shema, Alathan Bashim, Yahweh Shai, to all the Akwaf, it's going to be joining. All the sisters is going to be joining. Again, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat for you to join and get on stage. And hey, we're going to get it on. Today won't be too difficult. We got a couple of words we're going to add. To our vocabulary. gonna practice that, practice saying that, and you know, hey, Princess Tazara says, "My shalom ka, wa ma'ahaya shalom ka habakwa, wa ma'a shalom ka hayawam, wa ma'a shalom ka la yala, yala yala, hayatha kawab, anya habakwa, hayatha kawab, and hayawam kawab." I'm good, Anya Asha. I was happy. You know, I'm always happy when I can go over these words. You know what I'm saying? I'm always happy when we can go over, when we can learn. When I'm in class teaching, you know what I mean? So I'm content. Scriptures talk about learning how to be content. I'm content being in here teaching because it could be a lot worse. You know what I'm saying? So the water for you asking. Princess Ties arrived. The water for you asking. But to translate that says, how was your peace? How was your morning? How was your day? And how was your night? You know what I'm saying? She covered all the bases. You know what I'm saying? So again, and I just said that they were Tawab, Hayatab, Salakia. It was well. You know what I'm saying? Hayatab, it was well. It was good. And so the water for you asking Aqua. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get it on. We're gonna start with our characters first. Again, the link is in the chat. You can jump on at your leisure. We're gonna go from there. I'm gonna go through the foundation, the alphabet. We're gonna go through our prepositions, subject pronouns, and so forth. And once I get through those, then I'll start bringing people up on stage. All right. So the first thing that we're going to go over is going to be our alphabet. Our alphabet are phonetic in their characters. They actually have meaning behind them. And you're going to see that. And the more you watch, the more you know what I'm saying, come to class and so forth, the more it sticks. Learning a language is not easy. I know it's a lot of sights and a lot of people say it differently, but it's not easy, especially the older you get, in my opinion. I think it's a lot easier to pick up on things like languages when you're younger. But it's not to say that it's not impossible. It just takes a little bit more effort the older you get. We get older, get stuck in our ways and so forth. So it takes a little bit more effort to make things stick like they should. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and get it on, man. Let's get it. This is first character is gonna be the I. You have I on your left in the ancient. You have I on your right in Syrian. That I stands for alap or cow or cattle. Alap or cow or cattle. A lot of the characters, the words, even all the way down to the metaphors you would get in the Bible have a lot to do with agriculture and husbandry. Reason being, that's what we did. We were sheep herders. That's what we did. That's our culture. Living off the land, being happy with the land. That's one of the main things that they took away from us. Part of the reason why you see some of our, as much as our Latino community is going through, it's one of the things that they still are a little bit close, a little bit more skilled at doing now. And a lot of us aren't, where we're so removed from husbandry. I forget the percentage of Black farmers, but it's not a lot. And that's on purpose. They stole damn millions of acres of land from Black farmers over the years. Something that they took away from us, because again, if they take that away from us, we can't feed ourselves. Well, then we're dependent upon them to eat. We're dependent on them to eat. We're dependent on them to survive. They can put whatever they want to put in our food. And it's all designed to keep us stagnant and not moving, and actually keep us declining. Keep us in a declining state. They've slowly but surely destroyed us over time. Most of the areas that we live in are what they call food deserts. We don't have a lot of Whole Foods and Kroger's and good food options, healthy food options around us on purpose. And if you were to try to put a garden out front, like my grandmother used to do, you might get old Karen or Ken to come over there and say that's against that's against the HOA or against the policies of this apartment complex, and they might try to tear it down or fine you or so forth. And again, that's all on purpose and by design to keep us disconnected from who we are and more connected to the system, more connected to them, to the oppressor. All right. Brother Abner TV said robots and parakeets with furniture and fringes on. So my response to that is your mama. I'm old school. I take it. I make it simple for you. I make it real easy for you. Your mama. And we'll go from there. It'll increase or decrease based on how you want to go. You know what I'm saying? All right. So next up is going to be the ba. You have ba on your left in the ancient, ba on the right in the Assyrian. That ba stands for bayath or tent or house. Bayath for tent or house. All right. Some of us dwelled in tents before. Not all of us, but some of us did, especially in the beginning. They even brought some of that culture over here. Our Native Indigenous brothers and sisters, once they got on this side of the world, they even brought some of that culture here. All right. Next up is going to be the Ga. You have Ga on your left in the ancient, Ga on your right in the Assyrian. That Ga stands for Gamal or camel. Gamal or camel. Now, us over here on this side of the world, we got to go to the zoo to see a camel. But we originate from that hemisphere. Everybody originates from that hemisphere. No such thing as life starting here or a group of people starting or originating here. Everybody originates from the same spot on the other side of the world. This is how you know that ancestral DNA is trash. It's make-believe. You can Google and it'll tell you that it's make-believe. It's not for real. But us not having an identity and being the biggest sucker, the biggest consumer, we waste tons and tons of money trying to find out who we are when the Bible tells us clearly who we are. All right. So camels, that was something that was common to us. This is why you see this as part of our language. All right. Next up is going to be the Da. It's going to be the Da. You have Da on your left in the ancient, Da on your right in the Assyrian. That Da stands for Dalath or door. You have a tent flap. That would be the opening on that tent. That would be the door. Dalath or door. That's also where we get the Dawada. This is the Dawada. This is the Magan Dawada, the shield of David or David's insignia, his insignia. This is how you knew when you saw this seal. This was Israel. This was David. This was David's city. This was David's signature. And that's what we wear as far as this shield. It's not a star. In the Bible, a star is a ball of gas in the Bible. Circle. The sun is a star. You can't tell me how many points is on that sun, and that's a star. We have a terrible, terrible problem dealing with white supremacy, white supremacy. So as a result, whatever they say is right. Whatever they've stolen is theirs. You know what I mean? So they've stole symbols and signs, and they've stolen our identity. And the world just goes along with it, even though they don't fit the description. They don't fit that description. They never went in slavery on slave ships. They didn't lose their heritage and their culture. They didn't lose their language. They didn't lose their land. They actually went and conquered and stole more land, which is how you know these could not be the children of God. These could not be Israel. They couldn't be the Israelites of the Bible. They don't even call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Israelis. And that's an attachment to the land, not descendants of the people. So they're not descendants of Abraham, Jacob, and Isaac. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not in that sense. Not in that sense. Not as far as the promises. You feel me? Esau was Jacob's half brother. I mean, not his half brother. That was his twin brother. You know what I mean? But he's cut off because of the violence against his brothers. He's been cut off. You know what I'm saying? Because of the violence he's had against us. So that's not our brother anymore. It was two nations in her womb with two different type of people, two manner of people, not the same people. And that's so easy and obvious to tell. So easy. One lies about everything. One of them get lied on about everything. One of them has the reputation for being evil and wicked when they hurt themselves. Now nobody else. The other one has the reputation for being benevolent and merciful and kind and so wise and philanthropy is that how you say this? Philanthropy. So philanthropic, giving money to people. You feel me? When that's not the truth, they steal, rob, kill, and spread disease, lies, and but again, because of white supremacy, we believe their lies. We don't know who we are, man. So that die, I spent a little extra time on that because that's what we get most of our questions about. Nobody ever questions them with the genocides that they commit, with all the murder that they commit, with all the bodies they stack up. Nobody ever asks them, hey, what does that mean? That's got to be the symbol of Molech or Rimfram, whatever the hell they be calling, because of all the evil that you commit. But they do ask us. They do ask us, and that's again right out of the Bible. What the Bible said would and does happen. All right. So this is the die. You have die again on your left, die again on your right. See, you got quiet, brother Abner TV. I was waiting for some more. I hope your mama didn't offend you. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I hope it did. I was waiting on some more. I was lining some more up for you. You know what I'm saying? Next up is going to be the ha. It's going to be the ha. You have ha on your left in the ancient, ha on your right in the Assyrian. That ha stands for Hana or behold. Hana or behold. And what's crazy is it looked like it's a out of shape brother in the shot of brother Abner TV. You feel me? I wanted you to tell me a little bit about yourself, brother Abner TV, since you want to jump in here and run your mouth. Go ahead, tell us. Let's get it. Don't get shy now. Don't get shy now. Keep on going. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? That ha stands for Hana or behold. Hana or behold. All right. Next up. He probably is a brother because most brothers get mad when you say your mama. Most devils don't care because devils hate their mama and their daddies anyway. Most brothers get a little attitude. You say your mama, they want to fight, but lucky your fat ass out of shape. I don't think you're gonna be fighting nobody. You just on here just running your lips. So please say something else, brother, at the TV. Don't just jump in and say one thing. It's good for the class. Give us a little gumption. We can get started. You know what I mean? This is the why. We have why on the left in the ancient, why on the right in the Assyrian. That why stands for wah or fish hook. Wah or fish hook. In some places, I think it's even illegal for you to just go fishing in certain places. And then it's a lot of places it's polluted, which is again how you know again the people that are in charge of the earth are terrible stewards of the earth. You've polluted all the waters of the earth, polluted it where you can't even get the food out of the damn earth. You took all the stuff that we shouldn't eat that keeps the water clean out, and you call it a delicacy. Nowhere in the world these could be God's people. And it's so obvious when you look at it, you know what I'm saying? So this why again, why stands for fish hook. All right, next up is going to be the Za. We got Za on the left in the ancient, Za on the right in the Syrian. That Za stands for Zion or weapon. Zion or weapon. Akbar Farad said perfect attendance. Who, me or you, Akbar Farad? Who got perfect attendance? Let me know who got perfect. I be trying. I try to get in here for perfect attendance. I know you got perfect attendance. I don't know if you've ever missed a class before. If you missed a class, I don't know. We might have to go to council or something to find out what's going wrong. Aqua Friday don't miss no classes, man. These sisters being all the hecklers. Yeah, they. I like it when they show up though, Aqua Friday. I like it. They be trying to learn, but that pride and them, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be like the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? That pride is hard. It's hard for especially for men. I don't know if it's as difficult with the sisters, but I know for men, that pride is a terrible, terrible demon, man. That damn pride will prevent you from doing what you know is the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Out of the world, you will know it's the right thing to do, and that pride, I ain't gonna do it just because you damn it said it. I ain't gonna do it. You know, so that pride can be a terrible demon, especially for our people. So you know what I'm saying. Hopefully he's still in there. It is a brother, like the profile picture says, but you really don't even know with that. With social media, so many of them pretend to be us. One line, they'll pretend to be us to get inside the different chats to say different adverse things just to kind of stir us up, get us mad, and to make a lot of us think that, hey, I can have another opinion. I don't have to think like the rest of those Negroes. So, you just never know. You just never know. But like I said, if he's that in bold inclined, it's a link in the chat. You can jump on. We can actually see exactly who he is. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of them, again, are keyboard warriors. Aqua Fry, they really don't mean it. They don't mean it. They be lonely. You know what I'm saying? They be lonely and shit. They don't mean it. They really love the UPK. They got too much pride to say it. They can't say it. Who else done fought for blacks, Latinos, Native Indigenous people since 1969 without fail? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? This Z stands for Zion or weapon. Zion or weapon. One of the biggest weapons against blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people is individualism and us not realizing or coming together like a family like we should. That's one of the biggest weapons against us. You feel me? Next up is going to be the Kha. This is the character that probably takes the most effort as far as pronouncing and saying. The Kha. You have the Kha on your left in the ancient, and then the Kha on the right in the Assyrian. It's kind of like you're scratching your throat, the back of your throat, top of the roof of your mouth when you say it. That Kha stands for Chawa or fence. Chawa or fence. One of the worst things about the internet is it doesn't have any fences. There's no protection. I came up in an era where you just couldn't turn on the television and see what you wanted to see. Grandma had cable, but grandma wouldn't pay for none of them adult channels. She wouldn't pay for none of that stuff. She wouldn't pay for no HBO. She thought them HBO and that cinematic stuff was worldly. She wasn't paying for none of that. So we be trying to watch stuff through the little squiggly lines. You know what I'm saying? On cable. Nowadays, you just type it on the internet, it pops up. There's no fence, no protection around that. They did that on purpose. They removed that on purpose. So our children are just wide open to all types of negative information, detrimental information to destroy them. There's no fence or no protection. And if we had our identity, we would have a natural barrier against the garbage, man. This next one is the Ta. You have Ta on your left in the ancient, Ta on your right in the Assyrian. That Ta stands for Tana or basket. Tana or basket or store. I remember growing up, we had the candy lady. You can go to the candy lady, get you all kinds of cookies and snacks and Twizzlers and Hershey's Kisses and everything else. For $1, you get $1, you scrape all day long. You can't even get one piece of candy for $1 nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But they slowly but surely took away all of our baskets in our stores. And I always think about that damn video where that damn devil cop arrested I think it was a brother. Was it a brother or a sister selling lemonade? And they wanted to shut it down. Yeah, that's right, Aqua Fry, the penny candy. You can't find no damn penny candy now. But you know what is crazy? You can't find it in the hood now. But you can go to some of the more well-off areas and a lot of their candy stores. You go to them candy stores and the fancy spots, you still can find stuff for cheap. Again, it's just one of the ways that they reduced who we were and destroyed our areas so they can move in and steal that as well. They got a spot called I think it's the Sugar Shack. I know they used to have it up in Williamsburg. I don't know if they still have it now. But you can go there and somebody like me might not make it out of there. So I try to stay away from that place. I like it a whole lot. You know what I mean? A whole lot. All right. I don't know who Vanessa Cool 20 is. If you would throw your just sign in so we know how to properly address you. You're saying shalom, it must be somebody that know us. I don't know if that's Aqua Thara Pa'a, or whoever that is, but make sure you sign in. It might be Aqua Thara Pa'a, I'm not sure. It might be. You might have changed your name up. Try and trick me, Aqua Thara Pa'a. It might be you trying to change your name up and try to get me. But you want to make sure you switch your name up though again, and again sign in just so we know who you is. I'll see Most High Christ. That is Aqua Thara Pa'a. All right, Most High Christ. That is. All right, Most High Christ. All right. Next up is going to be the Yah. You have Yah on your left in the ancient, Yah on your right in the Assyrian. That Yah stands for Yad or hand. Yad or hand. What you'll find is most folks on the internet heckling, they don't have no hands. Most of them don't have no hands. Yeah, I bet you won't come to the camp talking that crap, talking that trash. Because you're not built like that, man. You're built like the oppressor. You run your mouth, hide your hand. You destroy whole nations, and then you say, "I don't know why they're coming over here." that's we act just like this oppressor now, man. It's such a sad thing to say. It's a sad thing to see or witness. All right. Next up is going to be the Ka. You have Ka on your left in the ancient, Ka on the right in the Assyrian. That Ka that the red arrow was pointing to, that Ka stands for cop or palm. Cop or palm. All right. Next up is going to be the La. You have La on your left in the ancient, La on your right in the Assyrian. That La stands for Lamad or learn. Lamad or learn or staff. A lot of our people are hard head. I think that's why Lamad can stand for staff. I could imagine the prophets of old, like Nehemiah, having to snatch niggas up in a collar, be like, look, you got one more time to bring that white bride around here. This gonna be a problem. Because we so hard head. We're so hard head, when it comes to following the Most High. But we'll listen to these devils, though. We listen to them devils without fail, but we're so hard here when it comes to listening to the Most High, man. Next up is going to be the Ma. You have Ma on your left in the ancient, Ma on your right in the Assyrian, and Ma where that red arrow was pointing at. That's the Ma that you will see at the end of a word. Ma stands for Mayam or water. Mayam or water. If you're a Christian that's watching, that baptism pool is just a bath. And you ain't use no soap, so you just keep that in mind. There ain't nothing but a bath, and you ain't got no soap in there, so you really kind of wasting your time. This is the Na. That Na stands for Nawan or sprout. Na has two characters as well. You got five characters in the Assyrian that have two characters, where the change if it's at the end of a word. Na is one of them as well. And again, that Na stands for Nawan or sprout. We have a great, strong brother, young brother. You know what I'm saying? Officer of 500, if I'm not mistaken. I think he just got raised to a 500. The one Ya'ala. You know what I'm saying? That's his name, the officer, the one Ya'ala out of Florida. Awesome brother. Been observing and watching this thing since he was a teenager. Even when they didn't want him to watch it, he was watching. He made his way to this UPK, and he is a fine officer now. You know what I'm saying? And that's his name is one Ya'ala. All right, next up is going to be the Sa. You have Sa on your left in the ancient, Sa on your right in the Assyrian. That Sa stands for Samak or establish. Samak or establish. Next up is going to be the I. You have I on your left in the ancient, I on the right in the Assyrian. Now, that's I is the only character, right, that doesn't have that I sound like the rest of the characters. That I stands for Ayan or I. Ayan or I. All right, next up is going to be the Pa. You have Pa on your left in the ancient, Pa on your right in the Assyrian. It has two characters with the Pa as well in the Assyrian, and that Pa stands for mouth. That Pa stands for mouth. It's a scripture in the Bible that talks about bridling the tongue and how it's such a small member, but it can cause so much damn trouble, and it wields so much power. Very hard and difficult to bridle that tongue, that mouth. And that's another issue that our people suffer from. But if you can stick around here long enough, you will learn. Next up is the Tazah. You have Tazah on your left in the ancient, Tazah on the right in the Assyrian. Two characters with that one as well. That Tazah stands for Tazad or side. Tazad or side. Oh, you know what I did? I just realized. I called it before you called it Aqua Fry. I put Sabbath service, and this is the Lasha one, Kudash class. Let me see if it'll let me change. Hold on. Normally, Aqua Fry when I got on it, been a change it by now. She would have got it, and hey, you got the wrong thing up there. I called it before you called it this time, Aqua Fry. Let me see if I can change that real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Like, that's why ain't nobody log in. They think you a Sabbath service. See if I can change that real quick. I think I can, because we're not up live anywhere but YouTube. So I think that I can. Let's see. So that one should be good. Change this one as well. Change this one as well. Let's see. See if it'll change it for us. Nah, it's tripping. It might not change it for us. Nah, it might not change it. Might be stuck with it. It's acting crazy. All right, close this on up then. Let me see. Yeah, it's tripping. It won't. Instead, it won't let me change it. We'll see. I'm gonna find out. I don't think it will. It might be. If that's the case, this is not. No, you too wild back, right? I should have caught it. What I did was copy the title from the last Sabbath class. Normally I go to the last Sabbath class just to make sure I got the correct scriptures I'm going over, and it just got passed. So that's my fault. So Salaki. That's my fault. It may change once we get finished with class, but if not, that's wild. Everybody, if you're here, you know where you're at. You know what I'm saying? If you're already in here, you know where you're at. So it's wild. All right, next up is going to be the Qua. We have Qua on the left in the ancient, Qua on the right in the Assyrian. That Qua stands for Quam or rise. For Quam or rise. And then we have the Ra. We have Ra on our left in the ancient, Ra on the right in the Assyrian, and that Ra stands for Ra'ash or head. Ra'ash or head. Then we have the Shah. We have Shah on our left in the ancient, Shah on our right in the Assyrian, and that Shah stands for Shan or tooth. Shan or tooth. And then last but not least is the Tha. Tha, we have Tha on our left in the ancient, Tha on our right in the Assyrian. That Tha stands for Thaw or mark. Thaw or mark. All right, stop that one. I'll move on to the next one. It's an old lightweight heckler, Aqua Fry. He ain't even say nothing else, man. He must have got mad because I fed his mama. He old lightweight heckler. How you gonna be a heckler? You ain't got no tough skin. You can't be no heckler. You ain't got tough skin, man. Oh, new age hecklers. It's all good. It's okay. I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you. You got Aqua. Why y'all checking in with these old funny slave names, man? Trying to throw me off, man. Aquaf K Cole trying to throw me off. Trying to throw me off. I know who that picture is, and they can't throw me off. All right, so next up, we're gonna go over our prepositions, that subject pronouns, Salaka, Shalom, Yahweh Shema, Yahweh Shah, Aquaf the bar. Let's get it. We're gonna go over these. Once we go over these, I'll start bringing people up to the stage. Bring up to the stage, and hey, we're gonna get it on. Like I said, we got a couple words we're gonna add. Last class, look, I was waiting on Officer Yaquab to get on from the school. Last class we ended, Officer Yaquab was sweating bullets over that. So I text him how to say it's hot in the school. So that's gonna be one of the words we go over the day before class is over with. We're gonna talk about how to say it's hot or say it's cold. And then I wanted to mess with him a little bit too. I don't know if it's fixed by now, but boy, why the oppressor, the devil the Bible speak of, boy. All right, next up is going to be prepositions. My prepositions go before a root word. So for example, if I was to say Ba Hashem means in the name. Ba means in, Ha means the, and Shem means name. So that's how I would say in the name. I means I or I am. Da means do. Wa is how you would say and. Ya is how you would indicate he. Ka is how you would indicate like. La is to. Ma is of. There you go, Aqua, Brian. There you go. Yeah. She done signed in under a Hebrew account this time. Aqua, she done signed in under the Hebrew account. Find out you be on some of them other sites in the world still Aqua Bar. You got a whole nother identity. You know what I'm saying? She got a whole nother alias she under on social media. Nah, I'm just messing with you. All right, next Shah would be pertaining to, of, or pertaining to, pertaining to, shall be, and so forth. And if that tha before that root word, in most cases, will change that word to the future tense. All right. Next up is going to be your possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives go after the root word. So prepositions go before root word. Your possessive adjectives go after a root word. Everybody saw Princess Tazarai, Sharad Tazarai, her lovely statement she put in there, right? When she first started, and she says Shalom Yah, or Salak, she said Shalom Ka. That Ka at the end of Shalom, she's asking, how was my peace this morning and last night and today? Hayam, Hayawam, Salakia, Hayawam, Habakwar this morning, and Halayala, or this night, or Hayata Layala last night. She does a great job of that, but by putting those possessive adjectives after a root word, is how you would assign possession to them. All right, so your to say your again, that would be that ka at the end of a root word. To indicate my would be ya at the end of a root word. So shalom ya is my peace. My peace is shalom ya. All right. His peace will be shalom wa. Her peace will be shalom ha. Our peace will be shalom nawa. All right. And your plural, masculine plural will be shalom kam. If it's a group of sisters and it's theirs, a group of sisters that on their peace would be shalom kan. Their masculine plural would be ma, and their feminine plural would be na. All right. Last but not least are the subject pronouns. All right. So our subject pronouns, again, how I would say I or I am would be anya. You would be a tha. He would be hawa'a. She would be haya'a. We would be a naknawa. You or you all masculine plural would be a thumb. So if I'm addressing a group of brothers, I would say Yahweh Shem Baraka thumb. If I'm addressing a group of sisters, you could say Yahweh Shema Ala Thun by Shem Yahweh Shai. If it's one brother in that group, it changes over to the masculine form. All right. They masculine plural would be hum, and they feminine plural would be han. All right. Aquafra, so y'all got y'all have Tazara walking too. She keeps it on her phone. Look, most of that's how you learn though. Look, that's how you learn. We're gonna mess around and Sharad Tazara gonna be talking it better, speaking it better than everybody because she uses it more. And the more you use it, the more it makes sense to you, the more it sticks. You can hear it, point it out. So no, that's how you learn, man. So most high in Christ for that. Most high in Christ for that. All right, so I'm gonna stop there. We're gonna get ready to start bringing people up on stage. Get ready to start bringing people up on stage. All right. Let me close this out, and we're gonna get ready to go into our lesson. Again, first and foremost, y'all Bashim Yashabakatha. Thumb to all the brothers. Y'all Shemala Thumb Bashim Yahweh Shai. I don't think I hollered at the chat. We got Aqua Fadessa in the chat. Of course, Princess Tazarai. We got the heckler. He done got quiet on me though. You got the heckler. Now got quiet. And you know you can't have no profile pic. You know what I'm saying? Look. You can have no profile looking like Mr. off Color Purple. You know what I'm saying? And you won't know how to talk about some damn body. But you know, I don't know. I don't know what they make these folks. And we also got Trooper McCall Yala. We got Trooper McCall Yala. You know what I'm saying? Checking in. Aqua for Aya. I thought you were talking about her own perfect attendance because she don't miss a class. She does not miss a class. I don't know if she's ever missed a class. You know what I'm saying? Most high in Christ for that sister. A lot. And the sisters, period. If I could just for a second, the sisters in ISUPK Virginia be holding it down. Always in class, always supporting us. When we were preaching to the wind, always some Todd Zachariah. No, we was out there teaching to the wind. Them sisters was holding us down. You know what I'm saying, when it came to these classes. So I just want to make sure I tell y'all we definitely appreciate it. Aquathara Pa'a, she living a double life too. She living a double life online too. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Yahweh Shema, by Shema Shah, Aquathara Pa'a. You know what I'm saying? Aqua Dabar, she out there, she's a spy. She out there, she got 2 lives. She's a spy. Aqua Dabar out there with her slave name. You find out they out there in them streets still. Find out y'all out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying? And we got Aquaf Kenyatta checking in, Most High Christ. And damn right, Aquaf Ra. I didn't think so. I didn't think you had. You know what I'm saying? And before I bring everybody up, I got to bring up, you know what I'm saying, the Batman to my Robin. The Batman to my Robin. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, out of one?
Shalom, y'all about your Shabrakatah. What's going on with you?
Shabrakatah. Not too much. Another day in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Another day in Babylon. We must be doing something right. We had a heckler, but
so we had an old visitor.
Yeah, Aquafryer ran him off.
He ain't have much to say.
Aquafryer ran him off. You know what I'm saying? He got scared and ran off. You know what I'm saying? And then Salakia, Princess Tazara said she ain't never missed a class either. She said, "Look, give my credit." Right. She definitely had. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all sisters. It's good to have you in here, out of one. You know, I like how your name popping up on there. I'm gonna have to change mine.
Doing a little something.
I'm gonna put ISUPK at the crib, but I'm gonna change it though. You know what I'm saying? that's what I'm gonna put, or buy y'all for something on there. You know what I'm saying? Something on there. You know, but the water for you joining us. Look, we also got Officer Yaquab in the building. All
right.
Look, the class today, the words we gonna add right out. Y'all had you in mind, brother. I told him at the end of class last week. I sent him. I texted him right. Officer Amataz Akara. I texted him. I said, Bob Bayaf Saparia Aham. It was hot in the school. He was sweating like mud. So I texted him so he would know how to say it. You know what I mean? We'll burn it up over there, and we can see.
Yeah, right.
We can see.
Right. Get a brother ahead though, because he sold you through. Most High Christ. Damn right.
Look, an Officer Yaquab is from Florida. He's from that real heat. You understand? He's from that real heat. So I know if he's sweating, it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
If he's sweating, Look, him and Officer Yabakar. Officer Yabakar done been acclimatized. He done been around living in Virginia a little bit longer, but Officer Yaquab is fresh out the swamp. So if he's sweating, it's hot. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? But Most High Christ, good to have you in here, priest.
Right.
You here, priest. See who all we got in the background. We got Aqua for Aya in the background. Most High Christ. What's going on, Aqua?
Shalom Yahweh Shema, done by Shem Yahweh Shah.
Most High Christ, Shalom, Yahweh Shema, done by Shem Yahweh Shah. Haven't missed the class. Always good to have you in here. You ran off my heckler. I hope we was gonna have him around a little bit longer. You know, I think it was a brother, because most brothers, they don't like them your mama jokes. They don't. Most brothers don't like that. I told you the devil Esau can play with it. He cool with that. He don't like his mom anyway. But most brothers start talking about their mamas. They either ready to fight or they just gonna leave. You know what I mean? So he may have been a brother. So Salak.
I do believe you heckled him back. So he
a little bit. It wasn't even that much. It wasn't that much, and he just ran off. He ran off. You know, he ain't UPK ready yet. But if you're out there watching and you want to get UPK ready, just stick around. Put your city name in the chat. Right. Let us know who you are. You know, we'll get you there. We'll get you straight. We get all that. We get all America out your system. You know what I'm saying? You be a whole new creature in Christ. How they say in church, but for real. You feel me? All right. We also got Shara Tazara in the building. Also have not missed a day. Not that I can ever think of. What's going on, sis?
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, done by Shem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, done by Shem Yahweh Shah. What you over there eating on? You ain't got no snacks today? I know you got something over there.
Popcorn.
Most High Christ. She got her favorite popcorn. Most High Christ. I don't know how you say popcorn yet, and we're going to have to learn that now. And that's something that we do when we come across new stuff. We try to learn how to say it. You've done a great job of utilizing that Hebrew throughout the week. And again, that's for everybody. That's how it sticks. If you're just coming in here once a day for a couple of hours trying to learn it, it's just going to make it that much more difficult for you. You know, most people, especially as you get older, you find that you're a pretty good halfway decent driver because you drive every damn day. So you end up being a pretty decent driver. Look at them young folks, you don't know what they're doing. Look, on side note, right? Before I bring up Aguatar, who was it? I think it was one of my real friends. They was her daughter was asking, how did y'all back up before the camera? You know what I'm saying? Now people backed up before they had cameras at the time. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, we use the mirror. That's what they fault. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, different people, different folk. Salakia. We got Aqua Star signing in under her under her other signature. I kind of knew it was you, Aqua Star, but I wasn't sure. How you doing?
It's lucky my gums hurting right now because I just had a dentist appointment and they stick a needle in my gums and I just took the Tylenol. Shalom Yahweh Shemar Allah Bashim Yahshai.
All right, Shalom. Yahweh Shema Lathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai. If you fall out, I know what it is. I'm just gonna take you off camera. That's all. You still be in there, still get attendance. I see you fall out. I know it's them dentist drugs. It's all good. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm down on dentist, boy. I got my gum hurt just thinking about it. just thinking about it. I'm damn dentist, boy. It was a movie back in there. Y'all remember Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah.
Remember Little Shop of Horrors? When I think about the dentist, that's who I think about. So that's always who I think about. Yeah, you remember one of them nights, you know, you be tired. You out here working with these doggone people. I'll go off the bar. What's going on? You try to slide in under the alias too.
Salakia, sir.
What you got, Agua?
Salakia says that night I had just had surgery on my shoulder that morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But she said, I'm gonna get in class. Just doped up. I'm in class. They gave them good drug coming on slavery, doped up, all in class. What we talking about? What we talking about? Both sides crazy. Now your commitment is definitely appreciated. Definitely appreciated. And I think you know, so when people can log on to see the same people up in there, I think that motivates other brothers and sisters, even if they're not signing in or they're probably in the background watching. I think it kind of motivates them to keep coming as well. And y'all progress is off the charts, man. You know, so so to watch for that. Aqua off the bar. What's going on?
Shalom Yahweh Shema Lathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Shalom Yahweh Shema Lathan by Yahweh Shai. I remember when class used to first start, you know, we would call the sisters, they ain't even want to say the Greek. They ain't even want to say the Greek. You know what I mean? They want to say Shalom Lord Christ. Everybody know. Captain Yarash wasn't going for that. Nope.
That's right.
Say the whole thing. Got to say the whole
That's
thing.
Right.
And you know, and now y'all say it effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have you in here, sis. It won't be a terrible night tonight. We're gonna add a couple of words to our vocabulary. Like I said, this class here is my ode to Officer Yaquab. This is my class, Officer Yaquab, in there, so he can tell y'all how them temperatures is in that room. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna add a couple of words as far as the temperature. Then we're gonna do some sentences like we do. We're gonna put it together, make some sentences out of it. You know, and you know, again, we're gonna go from there. Then we're gonna be reading tonight from Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 9. Those chapters are somewhat a little bit shorter. It actually goes to Deuteronomy 10, and verse 1. And I don't think we got no camp tomorrow, so y'all gonna hear every last scripture tomorrow. You're gonna hear every last one on me inside the service. You know what I'm saying? So Most High Christ for that too. You feel me? But let's go ahead and get it on. Get the water for everybody joining. If you haven't signed in already for attendance, make sure you sign in. Sign in. Put your city name and state in the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you can't tell, we not shy. So you don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Them damn hecklers ain't shy. When the devil's getting in the chat saying we was kings and talking crazy, they not shy. So you shouldn't be shy either when it comes to learning who you are. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of this thing, man. The Lord loved us so much, he gave us our own language, our own heritage, our own culture, so that we wouldn't be like them folks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that don't get you excited and get you, you know what I'm saying, embolden you. I don't know what will. All right, let's get it. So first thing we're gonna do, like we always do, we're gonna add a couple of words. So we got a couple of words. Matter of fact, let me spread it out a little bit. We got a couple of words we're gonna add. We're gonna add to it. What I try to do this time, I put the scripture that I got it from. That way, if y'all want to pull it up, you'll be able to pull it up. It's a little bit of a cheat code, a little bit tonight. You better pull it up, you know what I'm saying, fairly quickly and see where I got it from. We're gonna look at these words and we're gonna go from there. Like always, that translation or you know, it's a different time then. So we said things differently, right? We said things differently before as opposed to how we say things now. So when you're reading like in the Old Testament, it talks about where people dwell. He dwelled here. He lived in this dwelling. It came from in the land. I send you in the land where these damn devils, these heathens dwell. But you're gonna take that, and that's gonna be yours. And now today we wouldn't say it like that. Now today, when you talk about a dwelling, that's more of a you're talking maybe like a building inspector or something. You're talking about a certain dwelling or zone, or we really don't use those words like that in the same fashion. So what we end up having to do is kind of go into Hebrew, find the word that we need that's most compatible to today, you know what I mean, and get that actual definition from it and go from there. And that's pretty common with any language, you know, as language progresses and time goes on. And you know that's what we do. So the word that I wanted to use for live, because again, we don't really use live like that. Normally, when we say live can mean so many different things. Live can be live. It can be live. The club was live. You know what I'm saying? The club was live. You know what I'm saying? I'm live. You know what I'm saying? You trying to live. We trying to live. I always say in classes, we survive. We don't actually live like the oppressor or the heathens do. We just survive. You know, but in this sense, the way that I wanted to use it tonight was I guess I tell you, one of our sentences is going to be, where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you reside at? Where do you live? Where do you stay? Again, you can say where you stay, where you live, where you reside at, what's your crib, where you be at. It's so many different ways we can say the same thing because that's our culture. That's our culture. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it also goes to show you how we're so different and so far from who we're supposed to be. The fact that we can communicate like that. I can meet a brother from another from down south, and his accent might be different. He might say a couple of words that I don't say. You know what I'm saying? Officer Yaquab, I ain't picking on you, right? But Officer Yaquab, he get on that mic, and he said, I'm gonna take it back. When I know he's saying he about to get ready to take it back. I know he's saying what he said. You feel me? I know exactly what he's saying. It might be different from the way that I see it. You know what I'm saying? My grandma from Mississippi. That's another reason why I know too, though. So I got a little cheat code, Officer Yaquab. I got a little cheat code. You feel me? But we still can understand one another. We can walk by a brother in the store and just throw your head up. He know exactly what it is. You can walk by a brother in the store and just kind of look about 2 seconds longer than what you should have looked. He know what that means too. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of know how to communicate with each other. And that's how this Bible was wrote. That's how it was wrote, and that's how we get to these words we get. So our word for dwell or live or reside, I got it from Genesis. One of the places is Genesis 9, verse 27. You will see when you're looking at it in the blue letter, it's all throughout the Bible, different places. One of the root words I want to say is shakab, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to use it as far as shakan for live or reside. All right, shakan for live or reside. And one of our words sentences tonight will be, where do you live? All right, will be, where do you live? Now I'm gonna let you, like always, that you go ahead and get it down, write it down, get it good, and then we're gonna go to the next one. And then at the end, we're gonna do a couple of sentences. Hopefully that sounds too wild for the night. When we get to the end, we're gonna do a couple of sentences. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go from there. I think this format that we've been going by has been working really good. I can definitely tell a difference in the sentences. Look, Princess Tyler Rod be on it all throughout the week. If you out there teaching, you better watch class on Friday. Princess Tyler Rod gonna hit you with. She gonna be asking how you live. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be asking where you live at. Come
Step
Monday.
your game up, so you gotta step your game up.
She gonna ask you where you live at. You know what I'm saying? So again, I like the fact that we're actually using it though. I like that we're using it, and you know what I'm saying. Like I said, hopefully that'll continue. So I try to give you stuff that you can actually use. All right. So this first one again is dwell or live, and that's going to be shakan. Shakan. All right. Next one is going to be streets. Gonna be streets. I go off the bar. I got a whole other count. She be in them streets. Nah, that's not gonna be the sentence. Not gonna be in the street. Nah, but when it says streets was the closest one I could find to outside. Right now, it's another word that says street, where it's related to more of like a broad and open path, actual place, destination. You know what I'm saying? A clearing that you're in. This right here, Kawataza is like streets, like being outside or the outside. So it translates more to outside. Again, we didn't use it like that before. You would get a lot of verses that say that, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be out there near the street, or when it was used, it's used in that context, but it's different from the way that we use it now today. Maybe in the streets is probably the closest translation you'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? That you will get that's actually out the Bible, which again kind of proves that we them people. I've never heard white people say that we in the streets. I have never heard them say it. If I say it, everybody knows exactly what I mean. I say she in them streets. I say she for them streets. Everybody knows what I'm saying when I say that. And we're referring to outside. You know what I'm saying? Out there, not in here. Different from what we got going on in here. So we're going to use that again tonight in relation to some of the other words that we learned as far as the temperature, as far as the season. That's one of the words now that I'm thinking about it I didn't add, but I didn't want to add too many. I always try not to give you too much stuff, but just enough that we can kind of add on to. And I know it'll come back up later on. You know what I'm saying? So so the way that you would say streets would be Kawatasa. Kawatasa. All right. We don't often get a lot of words with that taza at the end. So this is actually kind of good as well. So you kind of get to see how it looks a little bit different. That taza throw you off. If you're not using or looking at it a lot, you would think it's an I. You know, you think it looks very similar to that I. So I think it's good we actually get a word with that taza at the end as well. All right. So the way that you would say outside or the outside is Kawatasa. All right. And our next word is going to be summer. It's going to be summer. It's where we at now. It's actually done finally cooled off. It was warm for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's done cooled off a little bit. But our next word is going to be summer. Now, the verse where I found summer, winter, heat, and cold all come from the same verse. They all have that same context behind it. This word summer right here, when you're looking it up in the blue letter, it's actually in the absolute form. You know what I mean? So that's good for from what we're going to be using it for tonight. All right. And like always, all of these words, again, you may see different variations of them with the root word because it means something else. An example, one of them we're going to do is going to be cold. Well, you have a word for cold, you got coolness. You know what I mean? There's so many different variations of different ways you can use them. We're going to learn the basic way to use it tonight. And like, you know, we'll build off of it. You know what I'm saying? We'll build off of it. Yahweh Bashim Yashar Brakatah. See you back there, Cap. That's you, Cap.
Oh, shalom. Yes, Brakatah.
Most I cry. You can't be sliding in on camera. Don't expect nobody to say nothing, Cap. You know what I mean?
Hey, block it.
So somebody back there working. It's got to be Cap. You know what I'm saying? So good to see you. Good to see you out of the world. Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's Captain of 10K. I still want to say Captain Officer. Ain't that something? I still want to say it. I be having to make myself. I want to say it so bad. Captain Officer.
If I could.
Go ahead, out of world.
You are not by yourself. You are not by yourself. I don't know if I've said this in class for about a week or two.
It was rough.
At least every time I spoke with Captain Yarash, I said Captain Yarash Amath. Every single time.
Yep.
To make a drill took it in there. Exactly. It was partially, continuing to congratulate him, but it was partially me trying to get the ground in my head to make sure I said it right.
And look, Cap, you're the only one where I want to say Captain Officer every time. Every time it's like Captain Yarash. You know, I be having to force myself to say it. I want to say it so bad. Captain Officer. That's Captain Officer right there. You know what I mean? So, we always appreciate when you were in class. Always appreciate you when you're in class. And again, I know for me, it was always one day. I don't know if it's gonna be now, later on, 30 years from now. I am going to be able to speak the Hebrew like Captain Yarash. I don't know what it's gonna take, but I'm working on it. That's my goal.
Damn right.
And that should be all of y'all go. That's my goal. Is different schools are represented right at the Passover. We all come together for the Passover, whatever. My chest is out a little bit further when Captain Yarash get up there to read that damn Hebrew. It's out a little bit further. I'm like, yeah, all right, VA about to represent now. He about to go in there and throw it down. You know what I mean? So that's always my goal and inspiration when I come to teach class and so forth. And hopefully y'all feel the same way as well. So the water for you being with us, sir. Right. The next word is going to be summer. It's going to be summer. And that word for summer is Kwayataza or summer. All right, Kwayataza or summer. In the Bible, we have different seasons, and those seasons can actually have different meanings as far as what time time to reap, time to sow, the harvest. Like I said in the beginning of the class, a lot of the words that we'll get are metaphors that have to do with husbandry or agriculture or the seasons and the time to reap and time to sow, because this is what we did as a people. This is what we did as a people. We didn't raise, we wasn't city girls and city boys in the Bible. That was never us until this damn oppressor had his way with us. You know what I mean? So Koyataza is how you would say or pronounce summer. All right. All right. Next up is going to be winter. It's going to be winter. Now I think we have went over this before. I'm pretty sure we have. I know I remember reading before in one of the scriptures. But the word for winter is karap. Karap, how you would say winter. All right, karap is how you would pronounce winter. Again, different seasons, different things. All right, you might be in the summer of your life, and I actually, matter of fact, I was going to ask you that as well because I tried to pull it up, but I got busy doing other stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to kind of tell me. The word for officer is kwatavayan. Is that because of the time or age group time that your officers normally were in? Is that kind of where they get that from? I didn't have a chance to go into it yet, but that was on my list, Officer Mataz Zachariah. Then I got pulled in 50 more different directions. But
Salaki, what was the question again?
So the word for officer is Kwata Zayan. So
correct.
When it comes to summer being Kwata Salaki, when it comes to summer being Koyataza, is that part of the reason why that season that you're in as far as being an officer, or do you know that offhand?
Because it's Kwatazayan, not Kwayataza.
So it is totally different then. Okay.
Totally different God.
Okay, most high Christ. I didn't have a chance to go into it, but I was just thinking if it had some kind of correlation or not. So it's the water for that. All right, so our next word again is going to be karap or winter. Karap or winter. All right. And then we also going to add the word for hot or heat. Hot or heat. Again, it was warm last week in that classroom. It was hot inside that classroom. I saw my brother back then. He asked, "How do you say this?" And like I said, I texted to him right at the end of the class. So I said I want to make sure that everybody gets it though, because that's something we can use a lot. We can use that. Yeah, we can use that quite a lot. And that's going to be kham. It's going to be kham, which is hot or heat. All right. Now we use hot in different ways. We use it to express anger and us being upset. I don't know if y'all saw one of the last videos we put out. Another brother was hung. Up in Illinois and Michigan. In Michigan. He's from Illinois, but he's in Michigan. At a damn, I pulled it up after me and you talked, Officer Mataz Zachariah. This Electric Forest Music Festival. That don't even sound like no shit no niggas supposed to be at. It don't even sound like no place we have no business being. And sure enough, when I pulled it up, you couldn't find. I ain't seen no black people in none of the pictures I pulled up of him. So he's just as proud and happy to be down there.
Sir.
Go ahead, priest.
Quick question. How would you spell that heat? Would it be CHA and then MA because it's connected?
It would be CHA. We're just gonna spell it out phonetically. CHAAM. And even like again, so like when I was gonna ask. I'm glad you actually brought that up, because when we spell stuff out phonetically, that's more of a guide to how it's said as opposed to the correct spelling of it, if that makes sense. Because really we're kind of translating it just to kind of phonetically be able to pronounce it the correct way. So if you do get it off a little bit, you won't be graded on how you spelled it out in English, if that makes sense. If you ever test it on it, it's gonna be how you spell it out in Hebrew, because that's the correct way to actually spell it. I noticed that when I was going over my notes, some of our notes, we had like ma shalamka. I actually had ma as ma and then the ah, and that's actually not correct. It actually should be the ma and the ha when you're actually looking at it. But when we were pronouncing it the correct way, but the way we were kind of saying it The way we actually had it spelled in Hebrew was incorrect. So next time I pull it up, you will see that is changed. We were pronouncing it the same way, but really it would be ma with that ha on the end of it, not ma with the I on the end of it, if that makes sense. So this would be, if you were writing this out, I would write this out Cham. Cham. All right. But yeah, man, I'll pull that story up. This boy rented the vehicle, went down there, picked all his white friends up. He drives down there. They the only ones make it back. They make it back. They tell his parents that he had a mental episode. This boy ain't got no past episodes or experience of him having mental breakdowns or nothing. He has a mental episode out the blue. He don't make it back home. Then as he's missing, they looking for him. Lo and behold, they find him in Michigan. Hung in the woods, not that far from where the festival was at. That kind of made me hum. It made me a little hot under the collar right there, because we still refuse to learn of, especially when you're seeing it so much. You see it so much now, and it seems like it's getting worse, getting a lot worse. Sure. My next one is going to be cold. It's going to be cold. That word for cold is quar. All right, that word for cold is quar. All right. Princess Talgarah said she made a new question. She said, "Ma shalamka ashar kwataza." She owned it. So that would be, how's your peace? Or what's your peace happy this summer? Is that what you're trying to say, Princess? Was your peace happy this summer? Or I think that's what you're trying to say. Might want to add how you find that. If I'm getting that correct, you let me know if I'm correct with what I think that you're trying to say. But that's what we do though. You already ahead of the game. All right. So again, cold would be quar.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead, Aqua.
Would she be using the ashar for this? Like when we're in the scripture, sometimes ashar will be there.
No, go ahead, Aqua.
Would be there for the word this.
Maybe that's what she was saying. So yeah, you correct me if I'm wrong.
She's shaking her head.
Like it was okay, so Most High Christ. So what's your piece? A sharp quite okay, give her a hand there. I'm wrong. I'm looking at it wrong. You're absolutely correct then. So yeah, she could have been using it like that, like this summer. Most High Christ.
Salakia, sir. So in that case, is that the correct way of saying it? Because like in the scripture, ashar pops up a lot. We talked about that last week for multiple different things.
It does. But I think it's just really a matter of how you would want to say it grammatically.
Right, but like the way that you read it with the word ashar meaning happy, it made sense also for it to mean happy. So how would
correct? Yeah, and I think that's why I said I would have said was happy, but that would be the only thing I would add if it was happy. How was your peace, or what? To make it more of a question, were you happy or you was happy this summer? But in that case, how she wrote it, that's perfect, because it would be this summer. So the way that she wrote that, so if I was saying it as happy, we would have to add one or two more things in it to get that happy in the correct way, if that makes sense. Because how I'm reading it right now is happy. It would be what's your peace happy summer. So if we were saying it was your happy this summer, I would have to add a couple more in there just to kind of get that part, get that point across to relay it, if that makes sense. All right. But go ahead, look. Sharai, Talgarah got it in here working. Most High Christ. Give a hand. Most High Christ. That is Torah. And when you start to feel comfortable putting them together and adding like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a really good thing, man. I used to take French when I was in high school. Don't tell nobody, right? I used to take French when I was in high school, right? And I'll never forget the French teacher said that once you get good at it, you're gonna start to dream, and it's gonna be French words in your dream. I thought she was lying. That devil was right. All some times I could write. That devil knew what you were talking about when it came to that. Yep. So when y'all start dreaming in Hebrew, y'all let me know. Y'all start dreaming in Hebrew. I mean, we're gonna have to step it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start having dreams and y'all speaking in Hebrew in the dreams. Y'all let me know. All right. We got Officer Yabakar signing in. Yabashim Shabakatha. All right. So again, so as promised, our first question of the night is going to be, where do you live? Now this time we're gonna go around and let everybody get a chance to say it. You feel me? You might want to say it a little bit different. That's why we do it this way. You might say it differently. I can say where you live at, where your crib at. Stay over there. It's a lot of different ways I can say where do you live, or I can ask that question. All right. I'm probably they're gonna say I'm nosy either way it go, but I can ask a lot of different ways. You feel me? So we're gonna go around, let everybody give a chance to put this sentence together. Where do you live? We're gonna go from there, man. We're gonna go from there. But good job, Shabbat Tazarat. Very good job. Very good job.
Damn right.
Sign cry. Officer Yaquan, be quiet. You back there cheating. You got Cap in there with you. You back there getting extra credit and stuff. It ain't right. Y'all give Officer Yaquan a hand. We've been popping them videos out, man. You know what I'm saying? Been popping them videos out on that Nova channel, doing a great job. You know, so I saw the video you did on Caitlin Clark this morning when I got up. I said, boy, these damn devils here. These devils go get the DOJ. They go get the Department of Justice for a hard foul. You know, for a hard foul, they get the Department of Justice. We found hanging in the woods, and they say it's a suicide. Well, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Can't make this up. All right, so we got a couple of them coming in. Again, now, if you're out there in the chat, y'all make sure y'all type y'all answers in the chat as well. Make sure you type your answers in the chat as well if you haven't already. Make sure you like, share. You should already be subscribed. You're in here, so you knew we was having class. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like and share. We pump these videos out like Cap tell us to every week. All right.
Weird.
Salakia, sir. I think Princess has a
I got you. All right, and I'm gonna give it about another minute or so, and then we're gonna go around.
Salakia.
How they broke it down? How would they ask? Where do you live? Where you live at?
Salakia, Officer Yagadar, can you hear me? Salagi, can you hear me? Is he frozen?
Salaki, he may be frozen. Come on.
Yeah, I think he may be frozen. We'll give him a couple seconds. Yep, that was it. Sure, he'll be back in a short. Aqua Tazara, did you have a question?
Salakia, I just wanted to say I'm making a list of all my questions for the week and for this class. I'm planning
Most High Christ, y'all give her a hand. Y'all give her a hand. Damn right.
Most High Christ.
His sister said she was plotting out her week. Listen, every brother teaching this week, y'all got to be on your toes. She coming in, I guess, yeah, you know, if y'all ain't seen it over the past week or so, she has been lighting up the chat every time when she's in class. So Most High Christ for that.
Hey, listen, Most High Christ, like I passed the class to the right brother.
So like it. Every time I see her say something, I just say, "Hey, Nisi Poo," that's it. Hey, Nisi Poo, that's all I can say. Hey, I be seeing all the Hebrew. Well, how you doing, Nisi Poo? Shalom. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for her. I'm still need her to speak English to me.
Hey, listen, but the good thing is, again, I can't say it enough. Y'all give a hand because that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We got to challenge each other. We got to ask these questions. We got to, you know, we got to be made to be uncomfortable sometimes, so we can, you know, so we can push through and push forward. So that is excellent. That is excellent.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
I would like to say it's not just against the brothers. I just came around the corner trying to get me some water. She caught me one day. I had to get my notes together before I could ask her. And admittedly, I got thirsty again the next night. I didn't go get that water.
I'm back. Most High Christ. Y'all hear me? All right, what I missed? Look,
so now you
agree. Just blanked out and
Princess Tazara, make a comment again, so obviously Yakadar can respond to it.
So, yeah, I'm planning out my questions for the weekend for this class.
Most High, yeah, get my head. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm teaching this week. I might not be on the schedule. You do your thing, you do your thing. Do your thing. I'll be in the chat just watching too. Let me see how long it take for somebody to say something. Let me see how long it's gonna take for somebody to respond. Princess Tazara be on it. Most High Christ. I'm glad if I am teaching, I got a heads up now, so I know to be looking. Y'all better keep them notes open while y'all in class. Have your Hebrew notes next to your history notes now. All right. I'm back. I don't know what happened. The oppressors, the devil, the Bible speak of, everything got to spinning, and it just said you got to get up out of here. So Most High Christ. We're back though. All right, so we should be ready for this first one. Again, that first sentence was, where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? And we'll go around the room. Aqua, I'm gonna start with you. You were the first one to put something in the chat. What you got? How would you say, where do you live?
Salakia, sir. I put Aya Shakanka, which is where, and then the live, and then I put the ka for the you. And to answer, I would say Shakanya Chester.
All right, look, she gave y'all some extra work. She got the response and the answer. Give her a hand.
Oh, Salakia, you didn't want that?
No. You done set it off now. You done set it off now. It's on now. That'll work. That's perfect. That's absolutely correct. I like that. Anya Shakanka. You know what I'm saying? I mean Salakia. Aya Shakanka. Where you live at? Where's your that would translate to where your dwelling. Where's your dwelling? Where you live at? Where you reside? So Most High Christ. All right, Officer Yaquab. Salakia, I didn't mean to skip over you on prayer. I should have went to you first. What you got, Officer Yaquab?
Anya Shakan Kanataza. I live in the streets.
Okay, I see. I got you. Get a brother hand.
I live in the streets.
Most High Christ. Now, how would you ask somebody where they live there? That's perfect. And look. He combined three of them. He combined the outside. He combined the street. Hey, get that brother hand. That's all right. Now, how would you ask somebody where do they live at?
Okay, not that part. I would say Slovakia.
No, you too wild. Really, all you need is the where.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't did the long. You did the hard work. All you need. Go ahead.
Okay. See, I don't have where in my notes, but I have.
So what do you think where is? If you had to guess what the word for where was, what would you say? That's half of it right there.
What?
That's half of it. Ayah is how you would say where that. Because I see a lot of times we know stuff we just don't realize we know it, but it's gonna be ayah. Ayah is how you would say where.
Okay, see, I got. So Yah is how you say it where.
Yep.
Ayah, Salakia.
So yeah, Aya.
Okay. Aya Salakia. Aya da. Aya da. That's all I got is Aya da.
Now, what and how you say live, or how you say where you live?
Oh, Salaki. Ayada Shakan.
Most High Christ. That would work. He put that do in there for he said Yah where he put that down there for do. And you put Shakan in there for live or dwell. You concur with that, Officer Zachariah?
Come. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Make sense to me. Most High Christ.
Damn right.
Most High Christ. Great job. And look, now for the brothers that's watching, you know what I'm saying, and that's a great fishing tool. You walk up to a brother or sister, you know what I'm saying. Ayah Shakan, you know what I mean. That's a great fishing tool. Ayah Shakan, you know what I'm saying. What the hell you just say to me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, Salakia, you don't speak Hebrew. What I was saying was, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Good fishing tool. You understand?
Somebody in Salaki. Somebody in the world gonna say bless you.
That's what they're gonna say. They probably gonna say that.
Right.
They probably gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Officer Yaquai gonna go up to him and hit him with, you know what I'm saying. Look, Anya Shakan Kawataza. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with you. I stay in these streets. I'm like, for real? Yeah, that's how you say that in Hebrew. That's a great fishing tool, man. That's a great fishing tool.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right. So we got Salakia City, Ayan Wara or Ayan Waka. I think city is Ayan Wara. Let me make sure. I'm saying it the correct way. Let's see. And he built a city. The word for city is, I think it's Ayan Wara. I just got Ayar. Yeah, I just got Ayar for city. Aqua off the bar. I just have Ayar. So the I, the Yah, and the Ra, Ayar. I think probably what you probably from one of the prayers. Maybe it was saying something about our city. Maybe that's where you heard it from. But yeah, I just have Ayar for city. All right. All right. Who going next? All right, Princess Tazarai, you up next. You over there building the cheat sheet for the week. So you throw the teachers off for the week. What you got? Well, how would you say, where do you live?
So, I was trying to type it in the chat.
That's okay.
I just needed the word for with for what I was typing.
And remember, some things are implied. Some things we don't actually have words for. I think we do so have one for with, if I'm not mistaken. But go ahead. What you got, though? What you got so far?
I got
Hey, Officer Yagador.
Yes, sir.
To say with is off.
Off. Most High Christ.
Yeah.
So with would be off. And I was actually pulling it up as you were telling me how Most High Christ. So with would be off.
God, just verify that for me though, but I believe it is off though. If I'm not mistaken. Right. Just verify that. It should be off. Because off can also be used for a direct object in relation to a verb too.
Okay.
When you're creating sentences. Don't have to worry too much about that right now. I'm not, not to confuse nobody. Don't worry about that right now. I'm just saying that's more so with writing than speaking.
I got you. I'm pulling up but I'm gonna keep looking.
Say it again. Which one did you find?
I found I'm.
As in I and ma put together.
Yeah, I and a ma. They're saying like with is in conjunction to or conjunction with. Is what
Okay,
it
that
popped
might
up with
that,
me.
that might be right because I'm is also people. I'm with that. Yeah, that might be right too. Yeah, Khan. So let's go with I'm because I believe
Okay.
I'm is if.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, because I'm putting up I am because I feel like with him is I'm ha, I'm why. With hers, I'm ha.
So,
Okay.
Salak, if I could.
Go ahead, Otto one.
Oth is also with.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was just looking for a verse with that one as well. But
Yeah,
yep.
I got Genesis 5:22.
Okay.
That has
All right.
Oth for with.
Depending on the context of those verses, is which with you would use. So try to figure out. I can't see it in front of me, of course, but y'all do see the difference in between because I think with Gadar, it's that with is with like a with a pronoun. Well,
Yeah,
that with the
I think
other
it's with a
verse
person.
might be something else.
I think that's exactly what it is. That with is with a person. Like I'm with him, with her.
Right.
And so if I'm looking up Genesis, you say chapter 5, verse 2, that with
22, Salaki.
No, you talk about the one. That with okay, and that's walking with the Most High. So again, it might be a different context behind it. So the with that Princess Tazarah is going to use is saying Maya Ka Shakan Wa Maya Shakan Afka. So all right, so I.
So like obviously Gadar, if I may.
Go ahead.
So the water, you guys hit it right on the money. The Lord, right? That's the object pronoun. The Lord is literally the object. The object. What is it? The object something, right? That's why it's using "ah" in that situation. While the other verse is with just a regular pronoun. So the Lord is the direct object, right? That's why it's "ah."
Right.
While the other verse used I'm because it's used within a with a pronoun like him, her, or whatever. So yeah.
That makes sense.
Sir.
All right. So Princess Tazarah is saying, I live. Where do you live? And I think and who do you live with? She's saying who do you live with? So the with that you would be using, for who would there be an object that would be objective as well?
Now, well, if she's saying I see the Athka, that would be I'm cut for her.
I'm cut.
Right.
Yeah, it was okay.
It's that pronoun.
Because that who would be okay. That would be a pronoun. That who would be a pronoun. Okay, so Shakan I'm Ka would be who do you live with? So my Ya Shakan I'm Ka. Who do you live with? Where do you live and who do you live with? That'll work. Now, for so Ayah for that Ka, I think you were trying to say do. Is that correct, Princess Tazarah? She on screen.
Salaki, she stepped away 1 second. We got a dog situation.
That's all right. That's the wild. Storm and Onyx back there going in. So y'all ain't letting me up for Hebrew class. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Princess Tazarah. So for yours, you were saying Ayah, where, right? Ayah, and I think you meant to say da, right? Where do you live? Is that what you're saying? Okay, so it would be Ayah, Salaki, Ayah, da Shakan, or Ayah, Shakan, Ka. By putting that Ka on the end of it, that'd be another way that you can say it as well if you wanted to use Ka. But if you're going to put it right there in front of it, it would be then it would be a preposition. It would be Ayah, da Shakan, Wa Maya Shakan, I'm Ka. So instead of the Afka, it would be I'm Ka, because that Ka would indicate it is who, who so it could be who, and that's going to be a pronoun. So it would be I'm instead of Af. All right, that's a lot, but that's what it breaks down to. So it would be Ayah Ka Shakan Wa Maya Shakan I'm Ka. Got it? Most High Christ. All right, Most High Christ. Everybody else got it. All right, y'all coming up next. Everybody else got it. Most High Christ. Yep, knocking them out. So again, Yah, where Da, do Shakan, dwell or live or reside. Why, Maya. So and who Shakan, who you live with, and you can also say Maya Shakan, Yah. You can say who you live with. I'm sorry, Maya Shakan, Aimka instead of Afka. All right. Aqua Therapy, you up? So how would you say, where do you live?
Shalakia. Where is Ayah?
Yep.
Da. Da.
Shalom, Yabba Shabakata. That's Cap checking in ISUPK Puerto Rico. Mosan Christ out of one. Shalom, Yabba Shabakata. It's Captain Oz checking in. Mosan Christ. Always good to have you, sir. So you have Ayah for where? You have Da for do. Salakia. So we are not doing the Sabbath service. The title, I got the title wrong when I typed it in. This is the Lashawan Kodash. Salakia, sir. Tried to fix it while we were live, but it won't let me fix it until class is over. Once it's over, I will go back and correct it though. Salakia. I was moving a little too fast when I set it up. And I cut and paste and put Abed Shabbat instead of Lashawan Kodash. So we are in Lashawan Kodash class, sir. The water, sir. All right, Aquatarapa. So you have where is Ayah. You have Da for do, right? Da for do. Now we just gotta get the live in there, or your residence, reside, live. Yes. Remember the word for that one?
Car.
Say it again, Salakia.
Like car, KA.
Okay, so the KA, you can put that at the end of Shakan, right? So the word we're looking for is Shakan, right? All right. So if you put that KA at the end of Shakan, that would be perfect. That's all you need. So it'll be Ayah Da Shakanka.
Sorry.
No, you too wild. So Salakin, Ayah Da Shakanka.
Ayah Da Shakanka.
Oh, sorry, crack. Give her a hand. All right. He said that one kind of fast. I thought he said that one kind of quick. Most time crack. Give her a hand. Good job. All right, then last but not least, Aqua off the bar. How would you say, where do you live?
Salakia, sir. So I put Ayada Athashakam.
Okay. So you put Ayah where do Athashaka. Hey, that most give her a hand. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's perfect. That's perfect. That'll work also. She said Ayah where da do Atha you and Shakan. So by that way, she didn't have to conjugate that Shakan and put the ka on the end. I'm gonna show you what I had. So what I have for that same sentence, I just put Ayah Athashakan. So kind of along the lines of what Aqua off the bar put. I put Ayah, Atha, you, Shakan. Where you live. So again, it's multiple ways to say it. It's just about just a matter of making sure you get your point across, and we all know what those words mean. As long as we know what those words mean, we're gonna understand each other. All right. So yeah, second hand, great job. I didn't see any.
Salakia, sir. I have a question.
What you got?
So I have another word for dwelling, and I might have put the wrong word. I don't know. I have Mawashabathyakum.
Yep, and the reason why you have Ma with Shabab, that's because Shabab, no Shakab, I want to say is the other word for dwelling. But when I look it up, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up now. So you pull that one up on your own?
I haven't written in my notes from another class.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull that one up because I think I know exactly which one you're talking about. just so everybody can see it. You have my say it one more time for me.
I got it out the first time.
Mawa Shabbat. Mawa Shabbat.
Mawa Shabbat Yakum.
Mawa Shabbat. Mawa Shabbat. So that's going to be a derivative. Let me see if I can share my screen of the word Yashab. Yashab is the other word for dwell, and I'm gonna pull that one up. So it's not to say that it's incorrect. It's not to say that it's incorrect, but I'm gonna pull that up just so you will kind of see why I chose this dwell as opposed to Yashab, which is where you would get you say you stand with family. Is that what you put up in there? Princess Tazarah? You look, Princess Tazarah is on it.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
I live with my family.
Okay, that's what Most High pray. Most High pray. All right, so let me share this word right here. Y'all give her a hand. Look, she is on it. Yeah, y'all gonna be experts on it by the end of the week.
Salakia, sir. Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
She cheating. I mean, she right. She in the house. She right in the house with a literal teacher of it. Like she got his notes. She got his notes and stuff right there. So, I mean, I just, I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna withhold my judgment right now. Doing good. She's real good. But I just think the house of Matazah Kara is cheating a little bit.
Yeah, I used to think that myself. I ain't gonna lie. I remember I told him one time, Officer Yakub, I said, you know what? I know y'all be having secret Hebrew classes. Ain't nobody around. I know you do. You got to tell me right now, but I know.
Salakia. Ain't no secret classes going on. Ain't none of that. This is doing an excellent job. She got great notes. Most High Christ.
No, she is on it. That is an excellent sentence. She said, I live with my family. Most High Christ. Hey, that's what we y'all. You better be taking some notes, man.
Salakia. Aqua Ryan in the chat. She says shots fired.
Yeah.
She said shots fired. She ain't need to do no more.
No,
not in this class. She not. I don't know, man. Some just see fishes. Some don't see right. Some don't see right. The other one go off camera. The other one go off camera. She go off camera. She come back speaking Hebrew, Spanish. Something ain't right here.
All right, so that word Yashah, right? This is where you get that word that you had Aqua the bar. This is the other word for dwell, and as you can see, so again, the primitive, the definition as far as Strong's is to sit down, to dwell, to remain, to settle, to marry, abide, continue, habitation, hunt. So again, it has the same. It's around the same word, right? It has some of the same definitions and some of the same uses for that word. But when you go to the word that we're using right now for dwell, it translates to reside or live. And that's just kind of what we were going with tonight. So it's not to say what you're saying is incorrect. It's just, again, so just you can actually add that if you got room right underneath what you had before as far as dwell. It's just another way to use it again. This will fall in the line of grammar, how polished you are in your speaking and so forth, what exactly you were trying to say with your speaking. So you are absolutely correct with it. So that's where that word comes from. And as you can see, it's different connotations behind it. You got 437 of this dwell right here. You have abide. You have words for abide or sit or inhabit. Again, this one, the one that we use tonight was just the one that we use that to me seems like a little bit closer to what we was trying to relay, but that doesn't mean that's the only way that we can say that. So now I always try to make sure. Go ahead, priest.
Salakia, sir. Quick question, if I could. Mm-hmm. Okay, when we got a word like when we see a word like that got so many different meanings, like how do we know like the proper way to use it?
The way that I use it, the way that I normally do is I go back to that verse and I'll actually read it. So, like for example, one of the dwells is got down. So even if I'm reading this, the verse that we got this one in, right? If I go back to it, where is it at? Salakia. If I go back to where I got this word from, right? It translates to this one was in Genesis 4:20, and it says, and Adah bare Jabal, he was the father of such as dwell in tents and such as have cattle. So again, it's saying dwell in tents as they lived in tents or whatever. It's just kind of how you want to use it. I wanted to make a sentence that kind of said, where do you live at? You said you want that word in the chat. Are you talking to me or are you talking to oh, you said sis, I like it. So it just kind of depends on it. So I forgot it doesn't share the screen when I'm on it moves around on Blue Letter. Let me pull that up. But so it just kind of depends on how you want to try to use it. I just try to match them up, Officer Yaquab. So when I'm preparing the class, I try to match up that sentence as close as possible to what it's actually saying inside of the scriptures. You got some spots where it uses that word Yasab and it's actually talking about a brother laying down with a sister. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to living with somebody. So it just kind of depends on what I'm trying to say. If that makes sense.
Come on, come.
Go ahead, Aqua Fryer.
Is it that whole word? Like the whole
I want to say that's probably to me that looks like that's conjugated. To me that looks like that's conjugated. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at that though, that's Shabbath. That's Shabbath come. So that's tribe. That's yeah, that's not asking what your tribe is it? My Shabbath is
Shabbath.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
That's rest.
Yeah, that word look awfully familiar.
Yeah, that's rest. Shabbath.
Salakia, we were going through. I think we were going through tribes, and it was one of the words that caught my eye. So if a word catches my eye, I write it down.
No, I got you. I got you.
And I like to pronounce it.
But Salakia, what is your tribe would be my Shabbatka.
Right. Shabbath. Salakia. Shabbath is Sabbath. That's the word for Sabbath. But it's also rest.
Correct. But that does sound familiar though. That sounds very familiar. Okay.
And Salakia, this is not filibustering. I'm just trying to make sure my notes.
Wow. You I wasn't gonna say it. I don't know if I was inside
let me clarify what I'm not doing.
But I'm gonna write it down because Shabbat is rest. Shabbat, but I remember it does sound very familiar though. And you said you had it actually wrote down for dwelling, or you had it down for house, or
I have it written down as dwelling.
As dwelling. Okay.
Go ahead. That's definitely conjugated. We got to just and it sounds very familiar. I'm trying to remember where.
That's why I was trying to find exactly so I can get the conjugation off of it. But yeah, so I'll do a little research. I'll try to find out where we have put it out.
Feels like Psalms 83.
It does, don't it? Look, I was thinking that, and I didn't go in there.
It does. I'm going in there now. You can go ahead. I'm gonna keep looking.
So while I don't want us looking that up, Aqua off the bar is not filibustering. We gonna go a little bit further now, so we can get the rest of these words. We're get the rest of these words real quick. All right. So some of the other words that we learned right now, we're gonna do a couple more sentences before we get up out of here. Some of these other words that we learned, again, was winter, was summer, was heat, was cold. All right. So real simple, or maybe not simple, depending on how deep you get in your sentence. Our next sentence is going to be. So like I told you what mine was. All right, there we go. My next sentence is going to be, it's hot in the summer. It is hot in the summer. That's going to be the next one. And you can probably guess the one after that is going to be, it's cold in the winter. It's hot in the summer. It's cold in the winter. It's hot in the summer. It's cold in the winter. If we can say it's hot in the summer, then we can say it's hot in the school. We learned how to say car, right? We can say it's hot in the car. We all ready? We're gonna go ahead and jump on. Now, unlike last time, what I'm gonna do is show you what I wrote. Since we're getting a little short on time, I'm gonna show you what I wrote for it's hot in the summer. Well, actually, I'll wait a little bit. I want y'all cheating on me. I'm gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna see. I gotta wait just a little bit. Gotta get a little suspense. Y'all don't be cheating. Aqua Pride say these sisters are tough tonight. Look, he said me and Aqua Pride just trying to behave, trying to get through class. I heard that. I'm trying to get through class. That's how it be, Aqua, bro. You been in classes and the teacher already done said that everybody y'all can get ready to leave. You start packing your stuff up. And hold on, so I got a question. Last week you said you said on this test that we need to do this. We need to be using this word. And today you saying something different. And she be like, okay, well, everybody open up page such. Be like that sometime though. Aqua Tazara said she already done made a question for winter. Ma Shalamka Hayaf Karak. Look, she is on it. President Tyler is on it. She said, Ma'ash Shalamka Hayatha. Like no Hayat. No, Hayatha. Should be Hayatha. Ma'ash Shalamka Hayatha Karak.
Salaki.
Go ahead, Adawan.
Leviticus 23.
That's what it is. Oh, that do make sense. Okay, yeah. That's what makes sense.
Leviticus 23 and 3. Mawashab.
Okay.
Is the root word. Salaki, you might want to pull it up to
I'm about to get it right now so everybody can see it. Get it right now so everybody can see it. And that wouldn't make sense because that's one of the ones that we read all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Salakia, sir, what is the Hebrew word for is?
Very good question. That's a very good question. That Hebrew word for is, most times that is going to be implied. It's going to be kind of implied is. So we're going to know that's what you're talking about. Unless Cap want to give us an actual word for is. Because I searched and
I don't think we have a word for is.
Yes. In Hebrew. The new folks do, but we didn't so much as far as
let me rephrase.
It's always implied in the Old Testament when we're reading it.
Yeah, there is no word for is in the Hebrew.
Yep. So Salakia, sir, if I say Madawai Kwayataza Korah, Salakia, calm.
Mm-hmm.
Why summer hot?
Why is summer hot?
That would work. You said why is summer hot? Is that what you were saying? Most I cry. That would work. That would work. You said 23 and what out of 1, 2?
23 and 3.
3. Okay,
it's actually the last word in verse 23.
And okay, so it is plural. I see that off top. It's already plural.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you get your yum from. And your word for dwellings. All right, and that's where you get your from also. So it is conjugated as well. The actual word for it is going to be mashab. Mashab is going to be the actual word for it. So that's why you was getting mashabat come. So it's conjugated. Let's look at that actual word.
And Salakia.
Go ahead, Adawan.
That Y it's actually pronounced.
Mashawab, Salakia.
So it would be Mawashab.
Salakia, Mawashab, Salakia. Yep, and you know what? You're absolutely correct. You don't got the little dot on top of it. Mawashab is how you would pronounce that one. And they open up a new page, Salakia, so we can get the actual meaning of it. All right, so for Mawashab, Salakia, where is it? Yeah, Mawashab. For Mawashab, when we're looking at the actual meaning of it. All right, so we have goodness gracious, a site, abstractly, a session by extension, abode, the place or the time by implication. Go ahead, Adawan.
Salaki, if you could scroll up a little bit. A little bit more. I'm looking for outline of biblical use. Is that not?
Here we go.
There it is. That's the one that might be a little cleaner.
Yep, it is. It definitely is. All right, so seat, assembly, dwelling place, dwelling, dwellers. Again, seat, sitting, those sitting company or assembly. Kind of see why I went with the one by kind of reading it. Dwelling place, dwelling, and again, it's just because we don't use dwelling as much as we use reside nowadays. So that's kind of why I went with the one I got. Not to say again that this would be incorrect though. Dwelling place, situation, location, time of dwelling, those dwelling there, or dweller. So it's definitely more connected to that word dwelling. You'll see your quick ones: habitations, dwelling, seat, dwelling place, sojourning, assembly. So if that makes sense, so you are absolutely correct. Aqua, the bar, we could use that. We could definitely use that in place, and it would be correct. The root word for that one is just yashab, like we have said before. That seat, that is the root word for it. But you are absolutely correct. And again, it's just more ways to say the same thing. So the water for that, you were not filibustering. We just added to the vocabulary even more. Most High Christ. I'll give her a hand for that. All right, we got a couple of answers in the chat. I'm just gonna go around. Aqua the bar, I'm gonna start with you. How would you say it's hot in the summer? You are muted.
Salakia, I'm glad I was muted. That was not a nice word.
You in there saying cuss word? Now we ain't learned no cuss words yet. Maybe that'll be a good class too.
That'd be a good one.
Hey, I think I know a couple of them, but yeah, we ain't really decided that we had no class on cuss words yet.
Salaki, I don't think I'd be able to sit in on that class.
Yes, you can. You an adult now.
Yes, you can.
You done graduated high school. That's one of the first things you can do. You graduate high school. You can say cuss word.
Oh, wait a minute. You can say cuss words in Hebrew.
Well, it's even better in Hebrew. It's even better in Hebrew because they don't even know what you're saying. Yeah, Hebrew might be a lot better. Say it in Hebrew. All right, I'll go off the bar. You up first. But that might be a good class, though. We do cuss words, though.
For real. That would be tight.
That might be a really good class. That'd be a good way to respond to some of these folks in the damn chat without, you know what I'm saying, taking the comment down.
I'm going to take something and throw it at you if you don't get away from me.
Okay, you're not muted. You going to throw something at somebody.
About to beat somebody up. I hope that wasn't a rabbit.
I ain't playing. Good gracious. I hope it wasn't a rabbit neither.
I hope that wasn't a rabbit.
And everybody else about to shut the whole class down.
Poor rabbit.
Poor Hershey. Ain't that the rabbit named Hershey? Poor Hershey.
Salakia. My daughter is here from Blacksburg and she is plucking my nerve. So
Most High Christ. Most High Christ.
Lord have mercy. It is hot in the summer. I would just say you say hot?
Come.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Come. Ha. Kawataza.
That would work. Hot this summer. That would work. Give my hand. That's one way to say it. That's one way to say it. Aqua Ferrari, what'd you have? I see you put a couple different ways to say it. Most sound correct.
Salakia, sir. I had put Kwam Ha Kwawataza, but I forgot I needed to put the ba for. I was trying to say in the, so
Okay.
I changed it to the Kwam Baha Kwataza and
Okay.
Kwar Baha Kara.
Most sound correct. Give her a hand. You put hot in the summer, cold in the winter. Officer Yaipra, what'd you have down there?
Sister, I stole mine.
That's all right.
She stole mine. I was gonna say, become Koyataza.
Say it one more time. You said so.
Like, come ba Koyataza.
Come baha Koyataza. Right?
Come.
Yep.
Come ba Koyataza.
So hot in summer. Most times good. That'll work. How would you say that same thing as far as saying it's cold in winter? The same thing you just did, the same setup. How would you say cold in winter?
I would say Kwar.
Okay.
Ba Kara.
Cold in winter. Most times right. That'll work. Give them a hand. That would definitely work. That'll work. All right. President Taza Ride, you up?
Salakia.
What you got?
There's a saying that mother and daughter think alike, so I just call you mommy.
All right, well, let me hear it.
Come baha Kawataza.
Osai Christ. And how would you say it's about the winter time, cold in the winter?
Kwar baha Karap.
Most time Christ. Y'all give a hand. And as y'all can see, that's the same way that I had put it. Kwam, Kham, Baha Kawataza, and Kwar Baha Karap. It's cold in the winter. It's hot in summer. Now we can apply that same way we said that is the same way we can say outside. The same way how that we had outside or streets. How we how Officer Yaikwa put in there. I put Kwar Baha Kawataza, right? Cold outside. It's cold outside.
So like
all right. Go ahead, Aqua Fry.
I think that Baha Shem hit everybody with this one.
Oh yeah. Make Baha Shem make a lot of sense. Both sides right. No, but that's good though. That's good though. I don't see Aqua Thara Pa'a on screen. You still with us, Aqua Thara Pa'a? There she go. All right. So how would you say it's hot outside? Or Salaki, how would you say it's hot in the summer? Salaki, we can do hot in the summer. That's the one I asked for. How would you say it's hot in the summer?
Well, I don't know this one.
So hot will be kham, right?
Kham.
All right. So you come in from my side. It's hot outside. So kham. And how would you say in the summer? How would you say in?
And is I don't feel like looking at my notes.
Sorry.
Ba.
There you go. Yep. It is ba. How'd you say the?
Slovakia. I don't got the my notes. My company, Chris. I need to see what you're doing. Yeah, I don't got the Slovakia. Oh wait, That is ha. Correct.
There you go. So far you got ham, which is hot, and you have ba ha, which is in the, and then how you say summer. We just went over summer. How do you say summer? How you say summer in Hebrew?
Say that again, sir.
How would you say summer in Hebrew?
Oh, I ain't got that one.
That's okay. Look on your screen. So if you look on your screen, right, we got ham for hot. We got ba, in, ha, the. And then right here, this is where we got summer, right? We got kwa, ya, taza.
Quataza.
Quayataza.
Quataza. Oh.
That's all right. Just say it right with me. Quayataza.
Quataza.
You're missing that ya. So qua, ya, taza. There you go. So ham, baha, quayataza is how you would say it's hot in the summer. All right. And again, we can use that with the other words that we've already learned. It's hot in the car, hot outside, hot in the hot in the classroom, hot in the house. There's so many different words now we can use all this together with. All right. Y'all give her a hand. Great job. All right. Now we're a little bit over, right? We're a little bit over. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight to these scriptures. Make sure everybody got everything in their notes. Again, the last one we did was it's cold outside. Again, that's the same, using the same words we've already used. We just again adding more to the mix. Y'all did a great job with that. How y'all feel about that? Mr. Wild, Most High Christ. All right. That'll work, Most High Christ. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go move on to our scriptures. Knock those out. I know y'all be liking to do 3 and 4 on, but we already over the time, so we're just gonna do one tonight. Officer Yaquab, I'm gonna start with you, I believe, at Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 9. Everybody gonna grab one, and we're gonna go from there. So let me go and get that up on screen as well. I know it may be because I got all these doggone pages open. I was looking up. Y'all ever heard of Family Annihilator? I heard a brother bring it up in class. I actually know it was General Mayaka Ali that brought it up in class. And when he said it, the stat was so amazing, right, Officer Mataz Zakaria, I had to go pull it up. And like always, the general was absolutely correct. Did y'all everybody know what a Family Annihilator is, right?
I know
what that is. Do y'all know that it's a family annihilator? All right, so a family annihilator is somebody, the oppressor, that goes and kill their whole family. They go and unalive their family. That's called a family annihilator. Do you know that every 5 days is a family annihilator in America? Every 5 days. Ain't that amazing? Every 5 days. When he said it, I said, let me go pull this up, man. I had to go pull it up. And he's absolutely correct. And it's funny. They quick to say that we the thugs off some Mataz Zakaria.
Black on black crime.
Black on black crime. Ain't that what they say? Black on black crime. I can't wait till the next one say it. I'm gonna say family annihilator. I'm gonna pull it up on it. I can't wait till the next one say it. At least we don't kill our whole family. Right. Yep. Every 5 days. Every 5 days, man. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna be reading from Deuteronomy. No, Salak, I'm trying to take us all the way back. We're gonna be reading from Deuteronomy. Salak. We're gonna be reading from Deuteronomy. Yabashim Shabrakatah. We got Cap checking in, Most High Christ. You want to see the stats, Cap? Hold on, I'll pull it back up, man. Slide. I got you right here. Every 5 days, it's a family annihilator. I think that's what
he said, where can it be found? You said it's a website, right?
No, I Googled it and it popped up.
Oh, you Googled it, Salaki. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just put it in Google and it popped up.
Salaki, I thought you said it was a website. My fault.
No, I Googled it and it popped right up. Hold on, I'm gonna share it right now. Yep, I Googled it and it popped right up, and I said, this is amazing. I said, the oppressor, as much as they holler out black on black crime, Yep, and you'll Google it, and it pops right up. Family annihilation, where a perpetrator murders multiple family members at once, occurs approximately once every 5 days in the United States. Once every 5 days. And of course, when you Google and you search more down and you go, well, who's the number one race for it? 80%. 80% is them. And it may even be higher than that. So when you go, if you Google down and you put, you know what I'm saying, what race, because they never like to give you the racial demographics behind anything. They never like to give you that part. And reason B, they like to make it look like we're the ones who committing all the crimes. But when you pull it up and pull up, what's the you pull it up by race. Oh, now you ain't what you told me last time. Hold on, where is that? Let me go back. And that's a good lesson for everybody that's out there. You'll see Google will lie to you. They will lie to you depending on how you word it. That's by design as well. They know how to say and word things that's where you get that per capita from. Per capita. They know how to say and word things to fit their narrative, and they be lying the whole damn time. So you'll see white males are 80% of the time family annihilators. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's you hear them when they say black on black crime. You say, well, at least we don't annihilate the entire family every 5 days. Every 5 days. Can't make this up. All right, so back to it. So I hope you got that capsule locked out and put it up on screen for everybody. I see y'all picking and choosing in the chat. I see them picking and choosing another one. I ain't mad at you. Let's do your thing. Officer Yaquab, did y'all leave Officer Yaquab the first one? Can Officer Yaquab do the first one still? It's a lot. That must be over short one. Y'all. Hey, we put it up, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8. We're gonna start at verse 9. For everybody that's watching, right? How many scriptures or how many verses do we read every Sabbath? Who knows?
Excellent question.
Who knows how many verses we read on the Sabbath? Might have done something with that one. Most crap.
Black is sir.
Yes, Aquafra.
I think it's like I want to say I don't know. I want to say it's like y'all be reading like 7 of them in each session, and then y'all hop over to the English verse, and then y'all do another set of 7. I don't know. I know a lot of times y'all be going over 7 or 12. Let's go with 7 or 12, maybe.
Officer, anybody else before we? Officer Yaquab know already. Officer, that's why
he already know.
He already know. Aquaf the Bride says 7 is Shabbat is definitely coming up. Shabbat is coming up. It's came up twice. Officer Yaquab, you want to let them know? See, yeah, you this is your wheelhouse right here, Officer Yaquab. You know, as a priest, you got to know these things. You know
it's like 49 or 50.
49, 7 times 7, 49. Give him here. Most high crap. All right, so that's what we read on the Sabbath when we come in for our holy days, and that's also how we read for Sabbath service on Saturdays as well. You know what I'm saying? Longest time permits. Sometimes we got to get out there and save some souls. All right. So obviously Yaquab, you up first. With Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 9. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Come, sir. Deuteronomy 8:9 in the Hebrew. Aratazah, Ashar, La'ah, Bama Sakanta, Thakal, Ba, Lacham, La'ah, Thakasar, Kal, Ba, Aratazah, Ashar, Abunya, Barzal, Wa Mahar Raya, the katazaba. The kataza, is it the katazaba?
The kataza.
Come on. The kataza. Nakashath.
Most High Christ, give him a hand. Most High Christ, give him a hand. Most High Christ, great job. That's why they left you out. That's why wasn't nobody complaining about that first one, Officer Yaquan. You know what I'm saying? They said he got it. Most High Christ. Nah, you did a great job on that. You did a great job. Officer Yaquan does a great job reading that Hebrew on Sabbath service as well.
Damn right.
Does a great job reading that Hebrew. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 9. It says, a land wherein thou shalt eat bread without scarceness. Thou shalt not lack anything in it. A land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills thou mayest dig brass. You know what I'm saying? The Lord was telling us, you know what I'm saying, what it was going to be like, man. And that's not how it is now for us. That's not how it is now for us, which is why, again, we need to make sure we're in these classes. When we can be in these classes, learning everything the Lord wants us to learn so we can get back to where the hell we supposed to be at. You understand? All right, so who you have for 10? Who said it's going to be? Aqua off the bar said she got 10. Aqua off the bar said she got verse 10. You tell your daughter she can always jump on screen and ask for help too. You know what I'm saying? You back there. In class, but hey, she needs some help. See Isaiah, you come let us know. Let us know. We thought there was a rabbit back there beating up on rabbit. All right, Aqua.
Tell her blink twice. Tell her blink twice.
Yeah, blink twice. They say blink twice. But look, y'all know the video where the lady, she be holding the dude's hand or whatever, and she'll do some kind of signal they got for help with her hand behind her or whatever. Tell her, give you a hug on screen. Give you a hug and just put the hand signal up, and we know what it is. We on the way.
So like this, I know what you're talking about. They put they always tuck their thumbs in behind.
Oh, okay, that's what. Yeah, they took
their thumb in. Yeah,
that's their both side cry. Both side, give you a hug and put that signal up. We know what's going on. All right, Dr. Brian, you up?
Okay, Salakia. Wa Akalath.
Okay.
Washabaith.
All right.
Wabaraka.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh. Alahayaka.
Okay.
Al. Ha'arataza. Hataba. Talaki, was that right?
That was right.
Oh, okay, cool. Ashar, Niathan, Lakar.
Well, sign Christ. Y'all give her a hand. Give her a hand. And a lot of those words should sound familiar. Almost sound like we was in High Holy Day or something. Let's see what the scripture is saying. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 10. It says, when thou hast eaten and art full, thou shalt bless the Most High thy power for the good land which he hath given thee. All right. Sign Christ. All right. So who we had for 11? Who was doing verse 11?
Salaki, I think that was me. I forgot.
All right. Most High Christ. Another Hebrew speed reader. What you get?
We'll see. Hashamar, Laka, Pan, Dashaka, Okay.
That's a rough one. That's a little rough. That's a little rough.
Yahweh, Allah Hayak. Dang, I got all the cars. Allah Hayak.
Allah Hayaka.
Allah Hayaka. Labalafia.
There you go.
Shamar Mataza Wafyawa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yep, you're correct.
Wama Shapat Yawa.
Okay.
Wa Kwath Yawa.
Okay.
Ashar Anakaya.
Anakia. Yep.
Who?
Anakia.
Oh,
Anakia.
Salakia. Anakia.
All right.
Mataza Waka. Hayawam.
Most I cry. Give her a head. You said that Mataza would car fast. I saw that too. Ain't most time cry. Most time cry. most time cry. We need more sisters like that. You know what I'm saying? As that did it. That was Tawab. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 11. Did a great job. It says, "Beware that thou forget not the Most High thy power, and not keeping his commandments and his judgments and his statutes, which I command thee this day." That's how you forget the Most High, by not doing these laws. That's how you don't love the Most High, by not doing these laws. All throughout the Bible, it's all you hear over and over and over again. And as much as you hear it, is as many times as we said we weren't gonna do it. And you can definitely see it nowadays. We have not damn changed. We are the exact same people. It amazes me. Our people, like I say, this Bible describes everybody perfectly, and we do not want to listen to the Lord, man. We refuse to want to listen to the Lord. All right, so I got verse 12. Who had verse 12? Nobody, no takers for verse 12. Aqua Pa, what you got for verse 12? What you got? What you got?
Pine.
Okay.
Call.
Thaw call.
A thaw call. Wasaba. The.
Washabaith.
Washabaith.
There you go.
Waba. Time.
So this is just saying houses, plural. So Bathium.
Bathium.
There you go.
Tabathium.
Tawabium. You say it Tawab all the time.
Tawabium.
There you go.
Tabain. Wait.
Habana.
Habana.
Oh, we could have came right here for that word we were looking for earlier off some Tazak. Where I go, what you got? Well, this a derivative of it. Yep.
Why is Shabbat?
Yep. All right, so why? Yashabaf. That's one of the ones we were talking about. We went over earlier. There you go. Yeah, why Yashabaf? That's it. Most of that cry. Give her a hand. All right. All right. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 12. So again, it was just plural before, but that's that same word that we was going over as far as dwelling. And it says, "Lest when thou hast eaten and art full and hast built goodly houses and dwelt therein." All right. And last but not least, Tazarai, you up for Deuteronomy 8 and 13. Whenever you're ready. I say that while I'm still scrolling. I wasn't ready. All right, so now I'm ready. So whatever you're ready now, Aqua Tazarai.
Wabakwaka.
Okay.
Watazanaka.
Okay.
Yana.
Yep. Yana.
Wakasap.
Okay.
Wazahab.
Yep.
Yarabha.
Okay.
Laka. Wakal. Ashar. Laka. Ya Rab'a.
Y'all give her a hand. Y'all give her a hand. That's why Officer Yaquab said y'all be back there cheating right there. That's why. That's why you see y'all back there cheating. Most High Christ, you did a very tawab job. We got to that silver and gold, that kasat. We got to that Zahab. We got to that silver and gold. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8 and 13. And when thy herds, I thought somebody was gonna ask about that word herds. They didn't ask oftentimes, so I ain't gonna say nothing. And when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied. If we would just listen to the Most High, we wouldn't be living from damn check to check. We wouldn't be living from check to check, borrowing, going in the negative every month. You get less money every damn day. You got less money. The Lord is talking about our gold and silver would have been multiplied. Our lands multiplied, which is how it should be. Only because we're in this wicked kingdom with these wicked people, every year you got less money. Even if you're making money, you got less. Why? Because the price of everything done went up. Your pay stayed the same. That's just how wicked this damn empire is, man. And if you tired of that, you Black, Latino, Native Indigenous, and you tired of that and you watching this, you need to get in class immediately so we can stop it. My pockets is hurting right now. You need to come on in class. You know what I'm saying? The water, y'all did a great job. Everybody give yourselves a hand. Y'all give yourselves a hand. All right. We're gonna go around the room. Make sure everybody to walk. We're gonna start with Aquaf the Bar. We're gonna start with Aquaf the Bar. How are you doing tonight?
Salakia, sir. I am Sawab.
All right, Most High, you did a great job tonight. You got any plans with your daughter? While she home?
She about to take my car now.
At least she come home first, see you. She chill with you for a little bit. Some kids leave on there, they'll never come back. You'll never see them no more. So at least she do come home. You know what I'm saying? So Most High,
I guess.
You now see what you should do was have her ask you in Hebrew. You should be like, you can get it, but you gotta ask me in Hebrew how you get this car before you get it. See.
I may have to try that. I'll try that.
I'm just saying, yeah. If it ain't in Hebrew, I don't understand, you know. But all right, but you did a great job tonight, the water, for you joining us. Aqua Tharapa'a. What's going on? I did not hear the little man all night tonight. What you done did with my little man? What you do with him?
Salakia, he's
he occupied.
There you go.
Yeah, he occupied. He was just as quiet tonight.
Salaki, I had put him in summer camp this week on Tuesday.
Okay.
So it can give me a little break.
He like it.
Say it again, sir.
Does he like it so far?
Kind.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. You just make sure you keep an eye on him. That's good. I'm glad he's enjoying it. You got him occupied during the summer. Osai Christ. Princess Tazarah, Hebrew extraordinaire. How you doing tonight? Making up words in class on top of the words and things you're already doing in class. How you doing tonight?
I'm Tawab.
You Tawab, you did a great job tonight.
The water.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you, man. You do a great job. Did a great job. All right, what you got planned? You done ate all your popcorn. What you eating on now? I can't hear you.
I'm gonna have my pickle pizza.
Oh, munchie. I got you. All right, both sides crack. Both sides crack. I got you. Obviously, Yaquab, I don't know about that. Yeah, you know about that pickle pizza. All right, Aqua Farah, what you got?
Salakia, sir. What was that word for frustrated or? No, it was a Tawab class. Shalamya Ashar. How you want?
Most High Christ. Give her a hand. Great job. Great job. Y'all did a great job tonight, man. Y'all did a great job. Y'all been doing really good with these sentences. Aqua off the bar. Say yay for summer cap. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Y'all don't get enough of them kids. Y'all are special. Y'all are special. Because I don't know if brothers is born with that. That's something specific to you sisters. The Lord bless y'all with. We get tired of kids. You know what I'm saying? Unless they Princess Tazarah. You can't get Princess. You can't get tired of Princess Tazarah. That's different. That's different. All right, I'm gonna get y'all off screen real quick. Get y'all off screen. Officer Yaquab, how you doing tonight, bro? You did a great job in class as usual. You know what I'm saying? I was joking around with you, but you do a great job on that Hebrew every Saturday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You do a great job on that. What you got going on?
I'm Tawab, sir. Tawab class as always. It seems that the Negroes in Virginia are well versed in the Hebrew.
Oh shit! Hey, Lucky, Officer Tazakara, can you take it from me for a second?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, please continue, Officer Yaquab.
You know, the Negroes in Virginia are well versed in the Hebrew, so class is always Tawab. Class always Tawab. Lord willing, I'll see everybody for the Sabbath service.
They're right. Most High Christ. Y'all give yourself a hand again. Excellent work. And this is these type of lessons are what the Lashawan Kodash, what the class is for. So we can take these things and again, I can't say it enough. Give Princess Tazarai a hand. What she's doing, what she was doing for a fair amount of the class was just putting things together and putting them in the chat. And that's what we need to do. Not, of course, not just in the chat, but every day. That's what we need to be doing with these classes. And that's why we're, like Officer Yagadar said it earlier, we're kind of running them a little different than we ever have. We're kind of trying to make it more, again, conversational. We can hear it. We can speak it. We can put things together. We got a ton of information that we've gone over. So we're just trying to stitch it all together now. So you all have done an excellent job. And for anybody watching, for anybody that may come across this class, none of this is by accident. It's with effort. With consistency, with taking good notes, with showing up for class. So as long as brothers and sisters do that, I spoke to a brother earlier today, and he was saying one of the things that allowed him to kind of get the Lashawan Kodash to sync up a little bit more was speaking it out loud. And that's what you get when you come to class and you get, and you come on stage, whether you're on camera or not, you get that benefit. And a lot of times there's a thing like it's hard to learn the language without speaking it, right? We can't learn a language without speaking it. That's the purpose of it. And so Aqua Thrai, give her a hand. She said being okay with being wrong. Exactly. That's how we learn. We're okay with being wrong so that we get better. We're okay with being corrected. But getting this muscle memory is what I call it. The muscle memory from, coming on stage and actually speaking, reading the Lashawan Kodash out loud. This is how you get the results that you see. So with that, Salahi Officer Yagana.
No, the water, you know what I'm saying, for Karen and the sister is absolutely correct. What you said is so heavy though, even outside of just the Hebrew. Like you said, being okay with asking a question and getting that answer and being in an environment where it's okay to get it wrong. That's why you get the hecklers. That's why you get the hecklers. That's why they come in the room talking crazy. That's why they be in the chat talking crazy, because all that is to make you shut up. Oh, okay, I might be wrong. Right. I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, I'm not gonna say. That's the whole point of it. That's why we don't never shut up in the UPK. We ain't gonna stop being quiet. And when you get confidence about what you're learning, then you lose that. But in the beginning, that's what stops you from learning. That's what stops you from coming to class. That's what cuts your voice off. And here we're not gonna do that. Sure. Yeah, you can be wrong as you want, and that's okay because we learning, and that's all you got to do. We in here learning. And like I always say in class, man, we had 20, 30, 40 years learning stuff the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? If you expect to come in here and just be perfect and get it like that, I'm not like that. I'm gonna make some mistakes. Obviously, I'm gonna make a mistake, and I'm gonna be right back in class next week. You know what I'm saying, Lord willing. Right. So, y'all do a great job. And I hope we've been able to. I know me and Officer Tazakara, we tried that a lot. We definitely try to make sure that was part of the class where y'all felt comfortable with asking your questions, felt comfortable speaking out loud, and not trying to make nobody feel bad because they said a ka instead of a da. You know what I'm saying? Or that's a ya instead of a ka. That's you to wild. You could be out there doing something, any and every damn thing. Y'all in here doing Hebrew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
right.
High in Christ for that. Most High in Christ, the water, Makwaf Kenyatta. Hopefully one of these days you're gonna be on screen too. One of these days you be in class a lot. Hopefully one of these days we'll get that sister on screen. You know what I'm saying? Aqua Farai said, Uncle Yakwa got. I know you gotta take it back now. You gotta take it back.
She's still under investigation. You know what I'm saying? Investigation.
but that's part of it, man. And I actually I appreciate that y'all actually use it during the classes, because that pushes everybody to step their game up and be abreast of what's going on. So the water to y'all for that as well. All right, we over time with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the sisters off stage. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to get up out of here. The water again for everybody. Y'all did a great job tonight. Y'all did a great job as usual. If this is your first time checking the class out, okay, most time Christ. She said one day she could give her a hand for that.
Damn right.
Most time Christ. And again, it's so difficult for like y'all gotta understand when y'all come into class, getting on screen, and just come into class, period. That's a very difficult thing to do when you're in the world, when you're trying to come out the world. You might come to one, get halfway through it, but you probably ain't gonna be in no more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something that'll stop you from coming to want to learn who you are and what the Lord actually said. You see it all through the scriptures we read. All this information and instructions we getting through Deuteronomy. Them niggas said, nah, we ain't gonna do that. It sounds good, but you know what? Nah, I don't think I can do all of that. And it's the same thing today. Everybody got something to do on Friday night. Everybody got something to do at 7 o'clock throughout the week. Can't nobody be in class, but we can all cry. We can all cry when they hang one of our brothers. We can all cry when Nolan don't make it back from the swimming party, or from the boat party. He don't make it back. We can all cry and get mad when the sister who don't date no black men, but her white husband, she ended up strung up and they was fighting, but no foul play. We can get mad then, but then when it comes to actually do what we need to do to get from under this condition, we don't want to come to class like we should, man. And that's all you got to do. That's what y'all do. And the water again for y'all actually doing that. With that, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Officer Yaquab, you want to do the announcements? Or you want me to take it?
Come.
Look, got book. We look ready to roll. I got that. I ain't got to read these in Hebrew now. I'm ready to go on it. What you know about that? Yeah, what you know about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. All right. Come. ISUPK security announcements. Well, the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for a year. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. They need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After a year, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'asher, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. What you're going to do, you're just going to go to ISUPK.com, look up in the top left corner. It's a blue button that says tithes and donations. That's where you're going to go to pay your tithes and your donations. All right, ISUPK.com. All right, priest fund, free will offering for priests. Not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the memorial blowing of the trumpets. All right, that's gonna be in September. So stay looking at keep checking the calendars in your schools to see the dates and the times and what you're gonna need to rock out with the high holiday. All right. Any brother want to come into the school to be a trooper? Start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. All right. Any sister want to come into the school? Wear a modest dress and have your head completely wrapped. All right. And with that, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the teacher. I Majim, your brothers, sisters, your Shabian, which means to stay seated. We'll give a courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. I Majim, Shabbat, I Majim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yad Matah, sisters. I Majim, Akim, Sar, which means to turn, face the sisters. Sisters, I imagine we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat, I imagine Barak, Yahweh Shema Al-Athan
Yahweh Shema Al-Athan Ma'ashem Yahushua.
Yah, class dismissed.
Again, the water for everybody that joined us tonight, 7 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Sabbath service, 10 a.m. And look, all throughout the week, Monday we got history class, Tuesday brotherhood class, scripture breakdown class on Wednesday, General Hyman's class is on Thursday, and we right back here again at it on Fridays for the Lashawan Kodash class. The water for everybody joining us. Yahweh Shemi Shabrak Thumb to all the Akim, and Yahweh Shema the Thumb by Shemi Yahweh Shah to all the Akwafim. Shalom, Israel.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.